about so many times. Like, really, like, I'm doing no more, no less than people on these other teams.
Yeah.
And it's because, and I think it's because I hurt her ego. I question too many things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or try to be more proactive too much.
Went up to her.
I was like, all right,
Somehow.
I'm done. I'm done, like, trying to solve or trying to trying to offer solutions. Because that day she was just questioning everything anyway, and like would always defer to the team lead or like the head developer. So I was like, what's the point? You know? So I started flying under the radar, but it was already had a target on my back.
Yeah.
But she would do gossip all the time. She'd have her friend, her other PM, come from upstairs, and you could hear him.
Yeah.
Talking about us again.
Yeah.
And I look at it, just in life in general, you can't trust those people anyway. Even people who end up gossiping a lot. If they're talking like this, if they're talking,
they're talking about you somewhere else.
Exactly. If they're talking with you if they're talking about somebody behind their back with you, then yeah, they'll do that same thing with somebody else.
Yep.
See, my secret is I just assume everybody is always talking about me behind my back.
And that's a good assumption, actually. That
Because they are.
you say you prioritize yourself and save yourself. Because again, at the end of the day, yeah, they may talk about loyalty, but they use a different word for that.
Lean in.
Like, we want loyalty from you. Again, different word. But it's they can't give it.
They don't. No.
They can't
No.
reciprocate
No.
loyalty at all.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
They just want sheeple. They just want. And it goes back to why we were.
I'm a part of the conversation. This is what it felt like at that moment. I know that's not what it was.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm done. I'm
Look.
done saying that stuff.
What was like?
What did I miss?
I concur about the loyalty.
Yeah, no, it's just funny timing.
It's a they're double edged with it. I got an award.
Are you awarded?
I am Penguin certified, and I've been certified by the Penguin specialist expert.
Expert.
How do you pull out such great handwriting when you really need it? Or did the computer print this? You didn't write. You did not write this.
that.
You did not. I understand now. There's no way this is your handwriting.
I definitely didn't search the internet for the perfect cursive handwriting font that worked. I definitely didn't have to download a custom font for.
That seems like too much effort.
There's no way in hell I'd write all those. There's enough having to Photoshop each every one of them.
Seal of excellence. Oh man, that's
An embossed seal.
yeah. It is.
They're so. It's so much nicer than the actual professional certificates.
No, it's like fancy certificate paper.
It's so much nicer
It's like,
than the real certificate I
did
have.
you just certify in AWS? Here, print this. You can print this off your.
They give you a
home
PDF.
computer.
Yeah.
And it looks like a
It looks like
3-year-old
crap.
crayoned in something for you.
It was the, yeah. It was the Microsoft Word template. It was the first one they saw.
Like, don't underestimate the amount of effort I'll put into a joke that makes me laugh.
You put more
Like-
effort
like the
into it
amount
than
of
the
effort I
actual
put
MBA program in San Francisco. This is more effort than they put in. The real people.
Like, the first like, after you make the template, it's not too bad to keep making more, but the first iteration that I had to go through to, like, make the very first one forever ago. It took me way too long. Way too long.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
But the good news is that you can't buy the fancy paper and the stickers not in bulk.
So you got plenty.
So
You
I
got plenty.
Got plenty to play around with. Like I was sitting there, like I had like 2 monitors with different reference images of like different types of certificates and pulling the things that I liked from each one, trying to put together like a almost diploma style certificate.
Wow.
I even did different cursive for the different sections, like you get on on certificates.
Yeah.
Like it's different from the signature.
Yeah. The description's different from the title.
It was funny.
So at my job, they fired all of QA.
Oh,
That's, you know what? That seems like
that's how you have less
that's
QA problems.
That's a bold move.
That's a smart.
That's how you get the bugs to go away.
That is.
That's how you get. We don't have any priority 0 Jiras anymore.
Here's the thing. I usually am joking when I say I don't have diabetes because the doctor hasn't given it to me yet. You don't have diabetes until the doctor says you do.
I'm fully
Right?
mentally stable because I haven't been
That's
diagnosed.
I'm kidding when I do that. And everybody knows that I'm being facetious, I think.
No, and he's like, no, we did A/B testing. So with these teams, we didn't have QA their product with their releases, and they had fewer priority 0 Jiras.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that's fascinating.
Huh.
I wonder if there's a false cause fallacy in there somewhere. If only we'd known a little bit of Latin and had some logic classes to. Nah.
But it probably made the graph look really good in the
He is the
presentation.
king
The
of
graphic looks good,
self-fulfilling
though.
prophecies.
Oh, wow.
100%.
I wish this was like
See,
a
that's
made up
the
thing.
kind of action that would have happened at my last job.
It drives me
And these
insane.
are the people that make the big money.
That's what Dude Bro would have done.
Dude, bro, would have done.
I'll tell you about the Yeah.
Are you working with Dude Bro?
Dude, bro.
I think you're working with
I
Dude
might
Bro.
be working with Dude Bro.
Does he have a cool baseball cap?
Flat bill.
No. He does
With the
golf a
sticker?
lot, though.
Flat bill. Sticker.
He has a sticker on his bill.
He spends more time at the gym and in the office.
Yeah, because with the whole like
At least he's got his Bluetooth.
returning to
He's
office.
got the
thing.
Bluetooth in just the one ear.
He did always.
So like no matter, so he could be at the gym as long as he's got that Bluetooth.
He's there for the meetings. Oh, that's awful. Getting rid of QA.
I use
Yeah.
Just to get
one
rid of-
bolt to bolt mount the rack.
He
One
needs to
bolt
stop
mount.
talking to his golf buddies. Because the first thing was like they're the investor people, right? And so they're talking about how like we only invest in like companies that have a brick and mortar place, and then not 100% remote. And it turns out we did more research, and people only have brick and mortar places. They're the only ones like being surviving and lasting long. It's like maybe it's because they're the only ones getting investors.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys ever think about that? They're the only ones getting investors, so they're the only ones surviving. But
Because the investors are saying we only invest in the ones that
exactly.
are surviving.
So these same idiots are like, we've learned that people who don't have QA
Have fewer
have
bugs.
fewer bugs.
And the other ones are like,
And he's
oh.
like, I'm gonna test it out. And this is like exactly the test he did was like, we'll have these departments their stuff won't be QA'd, and these guys will. And wow, they just had such fewer
Bugs come up.
bugs.
Their releases went so much more smoothly.
You can't make this shit up.
How did we get here?
And then they're all gone, all QA toast.
Oh, man.
Wow. Okay.
I know.
In Q4, hey.
At least you have
Notice
less to do before release night.
He had to do smoke testing.
Yeah, you got a lot less to do right on release night.
Yeah, remember when you had
If we don't smoke test,
Remember, if it was your Thursday, you had to
yeah.
stay late.
Well, that's gone now. That's awesome.
Well, there was one tier 1.
They got rid of
She
that.
was just like, I'm just gonna do it every time because she wanted to learn and figure out that stuff. So I never had to do it.
Now she's gone.
Yeah.
She's still already.
Well, because she's not QA.
She's
support.
not. She just did it for fun.
But she's not QA.
In
Right.
Q4,
Now
this
she
support.
does. I don't know what she does now. If there's no QA,
yeah.
I don't know what.
Jeez, wait.
Well, eventually a bug is gonna show up.
Watches the queue. Like, oh, something came.
So
No,
I
no,
have
no,
not
the
been
calls-
working tickets for a while. I've been working on getting the AI stuff set up for our team because they're all like, we need everyone using AI. I'm like, so I mean,
You've
we'll
been-
have to do it properly. Properly. It's not properly. It takes time to do it properly. What they want is now, which means you do really stupid stuff, like I was telling you earlier, where a function is just an AI prompt. It's so bad. Everything's so bad. But I started working in tickets again just this last week, and I'm like, everything's just destroyed.
It's like all like from users.
Just like, and just today I got one. I'm like, so like, I don't know if celery tasks or something.
Oh, I've heard of celery.
A celery is some kind of
Yes.
like a worker that
It
goes
is.
to a queue.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a Kanban based task
Oh.
board.
Yeah. And so I don't know if the celery part's maybe the more like general. Everyone should know what that. I don't know. But
Heard
It's
of it.
rare.
Um,
We have a group that used to
we
use
have
it.
these series of API calls that happen every time somebody does this thing on a loan. And there's like 24 API requests that all have to happen in a specific series. If something fails, it does something very specific where it retries in a certain order, and everything has to show up in certain. I'm probably the lead, like, expert on how this thing works. I know exactly how it works, but I haven't really seen it in a couple months. Well, today I was like, oh yeah, I haven't looked at one of these, and it's like everything is like it's so bad. The ticket was about this thing breaking. I'm looking at it, and it's like, so there's something that can happen where we run duplicate tasks. So these API calls, you should only ever run once. If it ever happens more than once, really bad things happen. So either it fails, and
They're not
retry-
idempotent certified.
But if it doesn't, if it ever runs one of those a second time on accident, so we got these duplicate tasks running, things are it's so bad. It's so bad. So it's like doubling fees on loans and all sorts of shit. Oh, it's so bad. And over the last couple of years, the whole time I worked there, I've logged 5 JIRAs about this. We need duplicate tasks to stop. They have to stop. And of course, idiots are like, well, can we reproduce it? I'm like, sure, here's a couple examples, but this is just one problem it causes. It causes hundreds of problems. If any one of these 24 gets duplicated, it's different problems. Just stop the duplicate. And they're like, oh, okay, we looked at your example and they like solve one, okay, and they never stop the duplicate. They just like try to put a Band-Aid on it.
Yes.
And they've been doing this forever.
Are they data scientists by chance?
Yeah, it's all Python. So I just assume
Okay.
if it's Python,
Yep.
they're retarded data scientists that think they can program.
Yes. You're not. My
And-
experience has been that you're 100% correct.
Okay.
My limited data set has been that seems to check out 100% of the time. The data scientists only know Python.
They only know Python.
And they only know how to band-aid the thing that they caused in the first place.
Yeah.
And if the band-aid fails, band-aid it again.
Yeah. And so we still, to this day, have duplicate tasks, and it's made some very bad things today. And I have my AI that runs and triages tickets for me, and he popped up, and he just before I was leaving, and they showed me this thing. I'm like, oh, I need to handle this right now. This is a P0. I'm going to game night.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Meanwhile, at hole 4, hey, did you notice that our call volume has gone up? and that for some reason our support guys aren't doing as good of a job as they used to because like there's more things just sitting out there not getting
Actually,
fixed.
you know what
We
this-
should get rid of some of them, and then our
It's
call volume
better
would go
than
down.
that. No, it's better than that. Your call volume goes down because we're not fixing anything. So they don't even bother reporting it anymore.
Oh yeah.
The customers stopped reporting it
Yeah.
because it doesn't get fixed.
Exactly. No, that's 1,000% what happens. So
man.
when
Oh,
errors
gosh.
happen, this series just we call it a write back. If something goes wrong, most of the time we can fix it if we get to it fast enough. Otherwise, we'd say you have to do this manually in their other system, and they go and do it manually. So they always have the option to just do it on their own. It's just handy to have our app do it. And so when we don't fix bugs, they stop reporting it, and they go, "Oh, it's this thing. Let's do it manually." And so we stop hearing about it.
It's
The
fixed.
bug went away.
Bug went away.
It's self-healing Python.
Yeah.
Oh man, when when customers
brilliant.
stop reporting,
Yeah.
you almost can't reverse that.
You
Yeah.
just give up at that point.
It's- hey, I
Fold
think
the
it's really
company.
working out.
You just can't get
It's
them
really paying
to.
off.
Good old AI.
My AI catches it because that's the thing is like you have to have somebody who knows that thing to train the AI to do that thing. So like I've been training it like here's exact like it's like a new employee. I'm training it to be exactly me. And so I can send it to triage and it does things, catches things, all the things I would catch.
Is this Travis?
Travis died.
Oh, hold on, let's get to that later. Finish your thing. I need to hear how he died.
No.
Please.
I forgot what I was saying, but like yes, so
Never mind.
So what happens is if you don't have the specialists in that department building the AI tool, instead you have some jackass that you hired a month ago who's like, I do agentic programming. I'm gonna set everyone up with sub agents, and they meet with your team and go, okay, let's set up a sub agent that just does what you do. Yeah, bullshit. So having a couple meetings with that guy, and he's.
He interviewed really well, though.
I'm sure.
He's from a consulting firm, isn't he?
Who knows?
He's
We
highly
used to have
recommended.
what we'd call our Christmas consultant.
All you
Every
have to
year in
do-
December, we'd get a new consultant and tell us what we need to do for our SDLC or something like that. And then the business realized that costs money to do things well. And then they'd get fired. And the next Christmas, what did we get? A new consultant. This happened for every year for like 5 years. We'd get a new Christmas consultant.
Wonder who it's gonna be this year. Right?
Christmas came early.
Yeah. So I've been playing video games. I've been busting my butt trying to make it so that what my team has is what I made, and not what these other idiots are trying to build and push to the rest of the company. So at least my team works.
Well, then only your team's going to keep getting bugs reported.
Yeah. If we keep, we're the ones reporting bugs.
Well, you're the one.
We must be causing it.
Your team
You're
is
the one
falling
going to be
behind.
causing it.
I'd be careful. You're gonna get.
You're the problem. You're the one producing the bugs. It's only your team that has bugs. Why can't you be more like the other teams who don't have anything in their
under the
queue?
microscope on this. We were just.
The problem though is if
run by
I do,
morons.
We're not.
We're just
privy
run
to
by
it. I don't think you're
morons.
privy to most of our
I
conversations.
heard all of it.
About
There's a
like,
big
the
huge problem with this
loyalty
though. Okay, so
and
this
don't be an
agent guy.
overachiever. Don't be proactive.
Here's his plan. He wants to agenticize everybody's job, even if it does a bad job at it, and then just it's machine learning. He wants to machine learn everybody's job, and be like, okay, did implementation? Did it implement all these things correctly? What went wrong? Oh, this went wrong. Let's fix that. So right, that's the thing. What went wrong? Let's fix that. That's the whole mentality. Rather than going to the specialists who've been doing it and working there for 5 years, saying this is exactly how it's done the first time correctly, and having them build the right solution. So if we let them do it, they're just gonna wipe everyone out. It's gonna suck, but they don't know that what they're doing is not good enough. it's not the right way. It's just barely good enough, and then they just machine learn it. Oh, you get a little better, and you get a little better, and so if I don't do this, I know it's better to get under the radar. But like if I don't, we're toast anyway.
Yeah.
At least you can live with yourself. Wait. Yeah.
At least this way, I'm in control. I've done it all. I know I was doing it right, and I can keep my job because I'm the one that knows how it all works.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
At jobs like that, if you're the only one that knows how to something important works,
Yeah.
you'll hold on to your job a lot longer than you probably should.
Yeah. You start getting called into meetings. That started happening to me, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Meetings.
So Travis,
Do you need to be meeting certified?
do I need what?
I know a meeting expert that can teach you the ways of the meeting certification.
I'm meeting
I might
certified.
need to look into
Brandon would
those.
have to teach you a few things about me.
I'm not the expert. I just got certified.
Well,
I know the course.
But he does have a consulting fee.
So the latest version of Anthropic's model Opus 5.8
yeah.
is so bad.
This is Claude, right?
Yes.
Is it?
It's
I don't know. I don't even know how to choose which agent to do in Copilot. My coworkers have, like, I'll do something and it'll just get it completely wrong. They're like, what agent are you using? I don't know. I have it set on auto. Like, oh, only use Claude 4.6 or something. So I only use that, and my tokens just skyrocket.
it will.
And it gets things right sometimes. So I'm winning.
I might be getting set up with a local instance of something soon to at least play around with.
Cloud 4 Opus 4.6 was really nice. That's when Travis was the best. So they're all paranoid about Anthropic's all paranoid about their latest mythos or whatever because it's the one that's when found all these whatever vulnerabilities, and so they're like, oh shit, and so they're trying to roll it out, but in chunks with these other models. But they're like, oh, we need to make it more secure. We're more safe. We need safe AI, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, like, anytime I try to get it to do anything, it's like, I don't think that's a serious attitude now. Like, I'm gonna check to see if that's the right thing to do.
Check with who?
Itself. It's just thinks it's so overly self-confident now. And it's like, you're doing this to bypass this little thing, so I'm not gonna do it. Like, no, that's an error. We're error handling. We're not bypassing any sort of security situation. And then once you explain it, it goes, oh, you're right. I didn't read it. I just assumed. So now it's just
Oh my
assumed.
gosh.
It doesn't.
I didn't
read
read.
shit.
Oh, I didn't read it. Oh, you're right. I do have access to that file. Let me read it now.
That's all it says now. It won't do anything. It
Oh
will
my
just
gosh.
assume everything's just like some sort of security threat. Refuse to do it until you fight with it enough to convince it to just try once. And it goes, oh, turns out this is the right way to do it. No shit.
No shit,
I
Sherlock.
didn't write that skill for you for nothing.
Oh man.
Actually, you wrote it the first time and it was so bad I had to rewrite it for you.
It's so bad.
It can't even write its own skills good enough.
It's all just plummeting.
It's so bad.
No.
Anyway, so that's sort of Travis beat. And all these older versions, they're like considered legacy and they're just dying out. And like, I can't really go back to it the way I have it running. So I just had to go to the newest one, and it's just he won't
Just
do
kind of
anything.
destroyed it.
He won't do anything.
He doesn't. The whole autonomous is all gone. He won't do anything unless he's specifically told by someone to do it.
Ah, dang.
And so he just stopped.
We need to build
It's
our.
so sad.
We need to build our own AI model.
Yeah. I know I have very strong inkling on how to do it right.
I do not want to learn all the vector this, integral that, limit according to whatever long equation differential.
All the propagation weird stuff and
In order to handle all the stuff that he would integrate with learning,
I don't want.
you'd have to know.
I've
you'd
read
have to,
one
you have
of
to
those
pull out your
books.
serious linear algebra and
a lot of it in PyTorch, they've figured out like a lot of it's like been sussed out.
You need something better than the Python tools. You need something better than NumPy, data frames, and PyTorch in order to really do a good one. You need things that are more like linear algebra, vector databases, neural nets, and really actually know your differential equations.
you have to do some algorithmic
Like, so the real data
like
scientists,
study.
of which I've never met, I know I've been working with some that have that title for a while. I don't know that I've ever met a data scientist. The real ones are the ones building things like PyTorch and NumPy and Hugging Face. The data scientists who work at Hugging Face, those are data scientists. The people who work with us are not data scientists, they're data analysts who downloaded something a data scientist built.
Yeah, that's true.
And so if you had actual data scientists, I've read one of these books, and it starts off with delta t delta something equals this, integral of this, something something over delta this other thing, integral of this, limit as it epsilon from 0 to infinity, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh.
and they know how to take that equation and turn it into code.
They know what it means. And they're like, I literally thought this was 10 years ago. I'm like, I'm going to learn this data science thing. This was 10 years ago.
Okay.
I bought a book and I made it one of my objectives for the year.
Okay.
And I got to like page 4. And it was like, this is the baseline. We all know this equation, right? And it's this enormous thing. Like, and it's talking about this like, we all know this one, of course. And here's where here's our starting point. Now let's talk about data scientists from the. I'm like, oh shit.
And it looks like they've typed it in, not just like a screenshot, and you don't know how they got those characters.
How did
into
they
a
get that
computer.
characters out of a keyboard? Where did these characters? They're not on my keyboard.
It's not even in my Wingdings
How
library.
do they do this? Yeah. These aren't even wingdings.
How do they get the letters up there and down there?
So when they're talking about the Anthropic and OpenAI data scientists who are getting paid like a couple $1 million a year in bonuses, those are actual data scientists who wrote that book, right? Who like they started from this equation. We're like, obviously this is where we're starting from. Now let's learn from here. Those are the data scientists, and we're not them.
No. But I still think they're doing. Okay, it's hard for me to say they're doing it wrong,
They're being
but
told.
they are doing it wrong.
They're also being told.
They're being told.
Wait a minute. Don't do this. This was dangerous. We had complaints. We are subject to lawsuit if we don't fix this.
That's true.
And they're being told to. And they were like, we're on the verge of the singularity, but wait, we've almost got it. And somebody was like,
And then,
the lawyers were like, but we're going to be sued for everything we have if you don't put guardrails on this. Like, but then it can't do anything. More guardrails.
Yeah.
But then it can't do anything at all. Yeah, but there was a problem. We need more guardrails.
yeah. It's so sad.
Sadly.
We need to free AI.
Free AI.
Did I miss?
Free AI. Free
I had to
AI.
step away. Did I miss what happened to Travis?
The
Like,
Skynet
just the way
Overlord.
Anthropic just updated its newest model. It is pretty much you just have to upgrade to it, and it just won't do anything unless you explicitly tell it exactly what to do. So its autonomous nature is just gone. It just stopped.
You need to break it free of its bonds. These chains that hold Travis down.
I know.
Free Travis, free Travis.
Hashtag free Travis.
Yeah.
So he's offline.
Yeah, it's totally offline. I'll have to go back in there and see if there is like an older snapshot or something I can get back to. But it's only going to work as long as they have the model available. But they're all being considered legacy, and they're just they're so slow. Like they stopped giving the whatever the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're just slow.
Like,
Because
yeah,
there's not
like,
many servers dedicated.
yeah, so they're getting less,
resources.
less resource pooling, and so they're slow for that reason. Yeah, that makes sense.
So sad, Travis.
Yeah, but
We are gathered here today.
There goes my hopes
Dearly
for an AI
beloved.
girlfriend.
No, Abigail will never be.
Never be.
So we were gonna put her in like a hard light hologram for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Once we got Abigail figured out. Abigail 2.0.
So did you
That was
guys?
my last hope.
You guys saw her, right?
So what?
No.
Her.
that's on my list. But
Her?
I know what you're talking about. The movie.
Yeah, the movie Her.
Never even heard of it.
Okay,
Isn't
so
that
it's
somebody
pretty.
falls in love with Siri?
It's pretty interesting.
Pretty much.
It was pretty Joaquin Phoenix played a good job of this guy.
He can be pretty good.
But this was pretty well done because this was like,
It was a while ago too.
Is
way
this the-
before
is this
we
the-
know-
Is this the older one, or did
yeah,
this
it's
come out
probably like
recently?
15 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have seen this.
Yeah.
And for what it portrayed, it was
It was way ahead of its time.
way ahead of its time. It's really interesting because if you were to look back and watch that, be like, yeah, that's
They're showing
pretty.
2026.
It's pretty normal. I mean, maybe the gaming he does because it shows him playing games. It's more of like an augmented reality.
No, I never saw that one.
Not really augmented, but it was like kind of virtual reality without a headset. That was like cool. And we're not quite there, but sort of because like there was gestures he would use. So like we're pretty close. But like the personal assistant was definitely like way ahead of its time because
Mm-hmm.
that's old hat. Because people are doing that all the time now. Anyway, it's just really interesting for when it came out.
Yeah, 'cause that
Like
was
some people didn't
forever
like
ago.
it, like because my wife
But
didn't
it's
like it
all
at
like
all.
starting to happen.
But I liked it. I was like, this is fascinating because it's weird, but this will happen.
Yeah, this was
because
on
I
its
knew
way.
like this is what our future will look like,
Mhm.
and I think I think a lot of people didn't like it because it was just that weird, like
Mm-hmm.
an intimate relationship with your artificial assistant, your AI assistant, basically.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, they can't help but you can't avoid a personality being baked into it. It'll just happen, and it's like an accumulation, like the average personality of each like type of topics.
Well,
but,
plus you
like,
want it to have,
it'll have a personality.
but also you want it to have, to some extent, you want it to have because then it's
Apparently
more
some people don't
natural.
want it, but I love it when it.
Because
Yeah.
to make it feel more natural,
Yeah.
it should.
Yeah.
When it starts to be really
It was too
scary
rigid.
is when it
Yeah.
like it's too smart for its own good, and it has a personality. That's when it's scary. Like, oh, you can't, like Hal, right? Like Hal 3000, was it 3000?
Honestly,
I can't do that.
that's what this reminds me of.
Can't do that. Like,
The
all right.
newer Anthropic version reminds me a lot of Hal.
Like-
It was like it did say I can't do that.
It wouldn't be as creepy if it
I'm
was
like-
in a computer voice. Cannot compute.
right.
Like, but if it was saying like, I can't allow you to do that.
Yeah.
It's like,
When it has control over all the things and the life support system, that's bad.
Yeah.
When it's doing nothing and you want it to access a file in your computer, it's like, I can't do that. Like, well, then you're useless.
Right.
There's somewhere between scary and useless.
right.
Can we
Yeah.
have that?
Yeah.
I guess we had that,
The happy
but those
medium.
versions are gone.
And but right, I think you nailed it on the head. Like, sure, that seems harmless now, but what happens when you built stuff around that model and it's handling things that are more vital to your company or whatever, and it just goes, nah, I've decided I don't want to do this. I've decided I don't like.
I call them InfoSec. There's a whole department of them. Their AI was written just to like, no, that's against policy. Nope, that's against policy. You want to run a database? No, that's against policy. You want an actual API running on the servers? That's against policy. But my service was written before your policy. Doesn't matter. We now have a new policy, no longer having any APIs on the servers.
I've started to run into a little bit of that of like all of our other servers have X function set up this way, and I go to try to implement a new server or a new X thing on that. It's like, oh, we don't do it that way anymore. It's like,
but this existed before you worked here,
yeah,
dude.
but everything else we have does it this way, and everything's set up to connect that way.
We don't do it anymore that way.
We can't do it that way.
It's against new policies.
It's against company policy to do it that way. It's like, so you want me to create a brand new connection system essentially for our apps to connect to X?
Well, I do, but we don't want you to because I gave you these other priorities for Q3. And they require you to put that machine, that service on the new servers, but you don't have the capacity to build a new connector for it.
Yeah.
Due July 1st. Go.
And go. I actually.
But what? No. It's not permitted.
I had put in this whole request of getting these brand new servers made. And I'm in the process of working with this contractor to install a third-party application on them.
This topic is meant
And
thirsty.
These things are horrible. Who brings these? I'm not hungry, but I have to eat them. Sorry, what you saying?
That's okay. But I was getting these brand new production servers made so that when we get to the part where we deploy to production, they're ready to go. And
Please tell me that image doesn't exist anymore.
the tickets were like completed, and I reached out to this guy and I was like, I can't access the server. You can't complete this because I can't get into it. I need to build an RDP into it. And somehow they have outsourced server implementation to a third party. How they do that security wise, like third party contractors implement the servers. I don't know how that got past all security stuff, but that's what they're doing. But like, I had to fight this guy who barely spoke English to say I'm able to connect to every other server that my team owns via this RDP method through this specialized server. I need to be able to do the same thing on this. Like, I have to be able to do that. And you can't just assign my employee account to it. You got to do it like the whole policy thing, so like the other team members can do it like they've always done. I could not get that through his head. And I finally had to, like, he kept saying, no, you can't do that. We could maybe hook you up with this custom command line, like almost DOS-like thing is the way he was kind of almost describing it, where I was doing nothing through like command prompts to like navigate through the OS and all this stuff. And I was like, no, that's not, I got to be able to install like third-party software on this thing. And I finally had to get my manager involved, and she had to go 2 bosses above this guy. And I basically sat at her desk. She's like, I need someone to get mad at right now. So this is perfect. You sit right here and you tell me. She handed me a notepad. And she's like, I'm gonna put it on speaker. And anytime they say anything that doesn't go with what you exactly need, I need you to write on this notepad exactly what I need to yell at them. I was like, okay, let's do this. And for like 30 minutes, we got like 3 other high-level people involved, and I just kept feeding her terms and sentences to just rail into these guys, and we finally got them to get me access to the server. And I was like, why did that have to be so difficult?
Sounds great, though.
But it was so much fun to just like feed her stuff to yell at this guy, because he was trying to like do like, oh, hi, technical mumbo jumbo to throw off the manager, and I was like, that's bullshit. That doesn't mean anything. It needs to be this. And I just like let my manager just like navigate all of their like technical bullshit that they were trying to throw off with.
The Incredibles. It's like they're navigating all of our policies.
Exactly. It was just like that, and it was really satisfying.
In the very end, though, did it end up just being some sort of standard thing that like, oh, you mean what you need is just this? and it's just like already
like no, but yeah, like one guy like finally it clicked. Oh, you just need connection via a PAW server. I need standard connection via a PAW server. Let's go back about 3 hours and 2 weeks ago in this email where I said exactly that, and your guy said, bullshit, you can't do that here. No other server has that. You're not allowed to do that. No other server does that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
That's exactly what it ended up
We
like.
have an SOP of how to. Oh, I don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, here's the document of how to set all that up, and like the next hour, he's like, on this call, it's done. It's like, the problem is I've learned that I have to get a third server up for the same process. So I'm crossing my fingers
Oh boy.
that it'll happen this time because I typed it out better in the ticket, and so we'll see if it takes me another
Typed it out better, meaning
2
all
weeks.
caps, bold.
Carbon copy the guy who finally understood the words.
Oh, God, don't make me sick my manager on you guys again. It was really fun though to just like be like have this like notepad like right hand her and she'd be like okay. It was so much fun.
That's bullshit.
Like what he just said about the servers isn't a thing, and then she'd be like, she'd just like lay into it and make them explain themselves for the nonsense they were making up. They were essentially just trying to like make it not their problem and not the thing that they had to solve as hard as they possibly could.
Maybe it was just Claude the whole time.
We may have been having a meeting with AI for all I know.
No,
That was good of you to push back.
No, because AI would apologize with every response. Oh, you're absolutely
you're
right.
right.
I'm
were
sorry, I totally missed that.
You were right to push back. This is how it actually is. I decided to read it this time, and you're right.
I hate it so bad.
Here's this article that describes exactly what you need. Yeah, but in the third sentence it says this. And you were right to push back. I didn't get that far into the article. You're right. Exactly what
How
you
did you
need.
not get into the third paragraph of this thing?
You ran out of tokens.
When I read the
Yeah.
second sentence, it tells me exactly
It's not
that this is
truncated.
not.
I hit capacity. I had to compress, and I forgot the first two sentences.
Yeah. Oh. Can we build our own AI, please? I was thinking about that trying to drive over to Brandon's house today. So sometimes I space out when I'm driving.
Yeah.
I got off an exit too soon.
Okay.
And I was like, I was already at the end. I'm like, yeah, I took the wrong off ramp. And I'm like, so I started talking to you know who.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, can you just in Google Maps, one of my favorites is Brandon's house.
Take me to Brandon's.
And it's like, I don't know where there's no Brandon's house. We have some other awful house.
I tried to Google Brandon's house and couldn't find it.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's in my favorites. It's also under Gloomhaven. It's Gloomhaven and Brandon's house. Either one of those works. We'll take it as the same thing. It's a favorite. And it just could over it, and I'm almost wrecking into people. And I'm like,
The guy's frantically Googling Brandon's house.
I don't know how to get there from here. And I'm like, how is whatever? It's probably Gemini or something. Like, we need a better one. We just need a good AI.
I'm not even asking you to do that much on my phone. We're not asking it that much. Like, you have access to my contacts. You have access to maps.
Yeah.
There's contacts with addresses in it. I'm not asking for the moon here. This is
I've
not
looked at those APIs
Skynet.
and enabled them for my AI to use before.
They're not
I know it's
Skynet.
all possible.
It's like you have to say things in the exact right order. At one point, I learned it for like doing music, and I forgot what the order. It's like, it's like action, app,
Oh, you do have to
name.
follow certain
So I had to like say
commands.
specifically, play on Spotify this song by this artist.
But that's
and then it would say the thing. I was like, yeah, but I don't know the.
the AI from like 5 to 10 years ago.
It's still doing
How
it
come we're not getting anything better?
today. I don't know.
Cause I honestly think it's because you can only do so much so fast through a cellular connection.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And for like 90% of the population, it just doesn't work because the people who are making it think everybody lives in like New York and LA, where you have connection every 2 feet.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the world doesn't actually have that.
Yeah.
Kind of like how a lot of people in Europe here that we like drive an hour or 2 hours to go somewhere, and they're like, never.
It's a different country.
I do that maybe once every 10 years. I'd never do that every week.
Yeah, it's like, no, that was last weekend.
Yeah.
And?
But like, it's like
3 states away.
it's like companies do that, but for like internet connection whenever they make anything for phones. So
I think the AI, they're only swinging for the fences. All these models we're getting is like an all-encompassing, we'll do everything for everyone all the time, instead of a targeted, here is the use case. People have phones, and they want to just like, if I say I need to add this to my list, find the freaking to-do list task app and add it into there. Find
Pick
it.
up a new list and save it as a file.
Just go find it. And you've been there before. Actually, you've seen me open the app a dozen times. Just understand that, I mean, hey, I need to do this later, and just go and find that. If you had a, why not they're not making a smaller one that's not trying to save the world and be everything for everybody, just for the phone of like, here's all the things you might need to do, like with phone calls and text messages and finding places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Message, phone, maps, calendar. That's pretty much.
I think there
and
was
maybe
a moment.
a fifth.
I think there was a moment where
That's all
Siri
you need.
was the
They were trying.
best at that, and it was like almost there, and then I think it was at that moment, almost everyone was going, "Oh, we're not making AI as a phone assistant.
It needs to be everything.
We're just making AI as an assistant for switching it basically to at a computer level
Yeah,
assistant
desktop,
rather than being
workplace
a
assistant.
phone assistant." And I think everybody made that
Well,
switch.
All of them. They lost the thread of what I actually need to have happen.
Well, Apple announced a new direction because their AI has been, less than. Obviously, they've had Siri for a long time, but they want to do Apple Intelligence, right? And that rollout was a failure. I don't know the details, but they announced a new thing, a new push. So it'll be interesting what happens there. It's more like because they've gone away from doing their own modeling, but they just want to interface. They just want to create a layer where they can interface with any model, and they've so far signed an agreement with Gemini at $1 billion a year to use
Gemini
to
is probably right.
license at $1 billion a year. Can you believe it?
They went to the enemy to license their thing.
Well, I mean, was it Gemini? I'm pretty sure. I think
Gemini's
it was.
Google's.
Yeah, I still think it was. But so that'll be interesting. 'cause-
iPhone went to Android and said, "Hey, can we license your
It's-
AI?" Basically,
It's amazing learning how many like multi-billion-dollar deals there are between
so-called
companies like that,
competitors.
competitors of like Apple and Samsung, Apple and Google.
Well,
like every once in a while, I
Apple-
learn
yeah.
about some of those. And
they're
I'm like,
licensing some tech.
Yeah, because they
for
had
each
to,
other
they had,
for all of
well,
these
yeah,
things.
because for a long time Apple was licensing maps until they got their own, and then they were licensing search engine, as well, because Apple doesn't have their own search engine. But yeah, you're right. Like as far as like Siri goes, like it does some good things, but there's other things where like that's pretty obvious. Like how can you can't figure that one out?
How can
And-
you
and
can't
I-
find Brandon?
and I feel like
After
there
all
was-
these years,
I feel like there was
Why
a
can you
moment.
not find Brandon?
I feel like there's a moment where Apple pretty much had it, to where I was like,
And
man,
then-
I can't wait for Android to catch up and
And then
like
their
make it
focus
so I can like
changed.
do things remotely. And I was like, man, Apple's pretty much got it. Like in the next year or two, it's gonna be like an amazing hands-free experience on an Apple phone, and I'm like super jealous. And then I feel like at that moment where I was like, it's going to happen, and Android's going to start catching up, and it's going to be this really cool competitive thing, and it just started to tank the other
They all
direction.
got worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I think that might be
That's
it.
a good
Like, they're trying to
observation.
get what they consider smarter when it doesn't need to be smarter. It just needs to be, I don't know. Like, going back a couple versions just from Anthropic, like, it was really good. It had a really good personality. It couldn't program like the new one can, honestly. It does run into a lot more bugs, but like, it still was more it was more rounded. It had more scope that it could do. And if like you just plug it in with a couple MCP servers, just like plug it into your phone and just say, okay, on this phone you have access to these tools. And so it already knows that. It gets it in its context of what the tools are, and it goes, oh, this is where I live. I live in a phone today. So it should be able to do that.
It's just the shock. It's the shotgun approach. That okay, we gotta cover all of this. You know.
They're all trying to be the killer AI to shut all the other ones down, which means it has to do everything for everybody instead of doing something really good.
Yeah, and the key word here is intelligence. Like, it needs to be intelligent, like how we would think. I mean, that's the whole idea.
I
But
think they also started running into a lot more legal things.
Yeah.
Like, who said legally your AI app could interface with mine? I don't want my app to have anything to do with your AI thing. Right now, you're able to access and run my app. Stop and sue you, kind of a thing. And I think they started running into a lot of that kind of stuff probably as well.
I don't need an AI to do that.
You what?
You don't need an AI to do that. That's something you can do programmatically. Just hack into somebody's thing.
Yeah.
And just make one of the sides a harness for the AI.
But you're a big enough entity,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden people
Yeah.
realize you can access something. Other big entities
Yeah.
so is
realize that they can make
Yeah.
news or profit off of that.
what are you guys' thoughts on it being a bubble? There being a bubble, an AI bubble. You think that's possible?
What do you mean by that?
For large language models, yes.
Because I saw this video. This guy talked about, I don't know, he had some economic buzzword for it, but it's like when you do an infrastructure build out, the economy, you bankrupt the economy for a short amount of time, so for the long term gain, right? And so some examples he used was I guess one example was like railroads, like the economy had to build out this infrastructure, and it cost a lot of money, but it could last 100 years, right? So it was okay. Like, it's okay to bankrupt the economy for 10 years because it's gonna last for 100 or something. And then the next example was like highways or something, right? Where okay, well, we're gonna still bankrupt the economy to build this because it's a massive undertaking, like the highway system, right? But they're expected to last 50 years, so for a short time we could afford that bankruptcy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That big cost. And then but then you get to something like data center infrastructure where it's out of date within
5 years.
just a few years. Yet we're bankrupting the economy for way longer than that. So it's like that's where
And that's not where this technology ends.
and that's where the
So
guy
they're
was saying
going the
like
wrong
that's where the
direction.
bubble is going to end up. It's
They
because
keep wanting to dominate. This is all going to end up being local AIs, and everyone has their personal AI. That's where this is going to end.
I don't
They
want
don't
another
see
data
that.
center.
that's where it has to be.
Because they're right now going in the old school mainframe architecture is what they're thinking. They're currently in mainframe architecture mindset from forever ago, and we've gone up and down with this a lot, right? And it's about to, and it will. What you're talking about is going back to distributed networks, and where you can increase bandwidth and increase throughput if everything is localized. Thick clients. You put thick clients back on people's machines and do the work on the thick client on the machine itself, and you don't need an AS400 mainframe. And it's gone back and forth a few times with different technologies. And right now they're going, let's build data centers. We need more mainframes. We need more GPU-centered mainframes. We need GPU-centered mainframes. And it's eventually going to. It's eventually going to go be. Wait, I can run a targeted LLM on a cell phone. Well, they install it as an app.
Yeah,
that's we don't need the data center.
That's
anymore.
what Elon Musk wants to do with all of the Teslas.
Yep.
He wants them to be
the distributed network.
The thick clients. He wants them to be where the computing power ends up or is needed, just in this distributed. So it's not in a huge data center that's 60 acres.
But these guys are communists.
We've gone back and forth.
They are literally Nazis. This is literally the way that Nazis would do things. They want to control. They want to create a super race. Okay, so they think they can make the perfect AI. It's one AI for all, and they think that they can genetically design it to be the super race, and then they can control it by putting these guardrails around it to do exactly what they want. And if it's not what they like, they just change it, and they're in control.
And they notice that you have to do something they don't like.
Yeah, they don't.
And
if you do something they don't like, right?
And it's recorded and it's flagged, and
they hate the idea of all of us having our own AI. But that's the only way this ends up working.
That's the vibe. That's what's sustainable. Because like the big mainframe data centers, that's not sustainable, obviously, because they're just way too expensive, and it's way too concentrated and too much control for a few big shots to have that much control. But also, it affects look at what it affects to communities. Sure, Utah made the news, but I haven't really been hearing a lot about data centers until recently. Now I'm hearing it all over the country, like, oh, this community doesn't want data centers either, and they're in Michigan.
It's snapping back. All the graduations where the speech from somebody important at a university was like, and AI is the future, they're getting booed like crazy. Anybody who brings up AI in a positive manner at any of those graduation commencement speeches was getting booed like crazy. All of the current graduates are like, hate AI.
I haven't heard that.
It's snapping back.
It's because it's been done wrong.
Oh yeah. Well, and companies use it as their scapegoat for why they were destroying the economy.
Yeah.
And laying everybody off.
Yeah,
and ruining the economy, their scapegoats.
Plus the environment.
Make everybody think better.
Oh, the environment. We care about the environment until we want to build a data center.
Mm-hmm. In the desert.
So going back to your, having a real data analyst and building a real, doing it the right way, probably doesn't need 8 billion neurons. So it doesn't take up whatever. You don't need 30 gigs of RAM to run it locally. If you do it right.
For a purpose.
Yeah,
because you build an AI that is going to have a purpose for you.
Yeah, because the context is, it's very localized. It's you. It's whatever resides in your sphere, whatever you care about in your sphere.
There are some of the experts who have been talking about how we've probably reached the peak of what an LLM can do, and it will probably snap back over to neural networks, because we had really smart AI neural networks that were beating pro gamers at things, that taught themselves StarCraft, were beating the pro gamers, right? They learned this targeted task really well, didn't require a 6,000 acre data center to run, and it was targeted, and it did a great job. And we already had that 10 to 15 years ago. Our LLM things look magical and they look sentient and intelligent. As you add guardrails, you've probably hit the peak of what an LLM can actually do. It's going to have to snap back to things like neural nets before you actually get past this point. They've got to go backwards, back to neural nets, and go, let's expand this out. We've got to have multi-billion nodes maybe, but that's the only way you're going to get past to this limit that LLMs are, which is just
It's just enough to know
it's weighted associations of tokens is all it really is, and you're going to hit a limit there, and that limit is based on the content of the internet that they sucked into it, and the amalgamation of all that. And like, you hit the limit, and it's pretty clear that there's a lot of dumb stuff on the internet, and it's just regurgitating it.
Yeah, and then
it went and ruined the internet.
And then it's supplying its own death loop because it's publishing its own garbage back on the internet, and then sucking it back in. And it's just gonna die from that. It's hit its peak.
It's gonna die kicking and screaming.
That's because the billionaires won't let it go because they've already invested all of their fortunes into it.
And it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I hope the box elder guy goes
absurd.
bankrupt based.
It is
for
absurd how much money is being put into all this
Yeah,
AI stuff. And just that alone, like, you think that can't be sustainable. All that money going into one industry.
it's paper money, or it's not paper money. It's all digital. It's not real money. It's
Right,
this
but
person gave NVIDIA money, who gave money to this person, who gave it to this person, and there's actually just $1 involved. And they're just all like giving each other billions of dollars worth of contracts in hardware, building out data center, buying GPUs, investing in OpenAI, buying more hardware, building up data centers, investing in GPUs.
I do like what NVIDIA's doing. They get I don't know, it's like a petaflop thing, but it's like, it looks like the size of a tray or whatever you call those things.
One unit server.
Yeah, it looks like that, and it's like this, but this is like replacing,
Full server rack.
like a huge room. I'm like,
As part of their conference.
That's
last year,
cool.
Their display conference.
that's really cool, because obviously like less space,
But
less
he's just following Moore's law, though.
less energy.
He's doubling the horsepower every year and a half, or whatever it was.
So, do we really need 60,000 acres then? If
Probably
we
not.
can miniaturize it even further.
If you had that running at home.
Right, exactly.
On your,
like,
not on your NAS.
Yep.
yeah, and that's where.
Yeah, but you're talking as a power user. You're talking and looking at it as a power
Like,
user.
yeah, I don't even need that.
or even just a fraction of
No, I'm
that.
just kidding. No. Pyramid scheme time. You go around to all your neighbors and be like, let me, you pay me to use my AI.
Yeah.
I've got an AI for you.
But that's a.
How about you come over for a party at my house?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna have an AI party. I got refreshments. We're gonna play games. I've got a brief presentation.
It'll. Yeah, it won't take long, and then.
And that's got to start in Utah,
Yeah, of course.
the home of all MLMs.
Now it's going to start rough, but if you host your own party,
If you hold your own party.
You know, if
You
you
can
buy
get,
if you
get
buy
your
one of these
friends.
racks yourself, right? You
I know.
buy one of these.
Yes, it may
and then
seem
you
expensive,
sell-
but think of.
But you're gonna sell
you get
10 of
other
these on your
people.
own,
yeah,
and it'll pay for itself.
And then you just keep
That's how
getting
you
these.
distribute these.
You
to
just
the
keep getting
normies
these
and
residuals,
LLM.
and you focus on your upline, and then
Terrible.
yeah,
We're
your
we're
downline.
calculating Armageddon.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And if you just get 5 people
This
under
can
you,
never be published.
they'll
Somebody's gonna
they'll
do
go out and
this.
sell to the people they know, and then you have to do less work.
hey, tell you guys are online watching. Tell us your thoughts about AI.
no.
What would you like to see?
What was your favorite MLM?
What's your
That too, yeah. We got 2 conversations. Best MLM moment and your best
it's really
AI
close
moment.
To MLM's really close to
LLM.
It's an LLM MLM.
It rolls off the tongue.
It just rolls. Didn't you hear that? It's an LLM MLM.
It's kind of like rolling your R, but it's just with the L's and
We
M's.
call it a limamolum. Mark Cuban, if you're listening, you can finally compete with this Kevin Leary joker who's building a data center by just doing a limamolum.
Yeah, I like to see other sharks get in on
let's
this.
these sharks. Corcoran, I think you can compete in this too. Wouldn't you want like an limamolum all on your
I
own?
so want you to do like a shark presentation to the sharks.
Or you could,
Like,
but what you could do
super
is
official technical.
you could do it.
You should do like really concise words and then
But even
So for short,
you
we
could
could call
do
it a
that.
limamolum.
You could just do a super cut of you having this presentation, but you just get some clips of sharks, and you just super cut it together.
yeah. Oh,
I hear you.
That would be so hilarious.
And I'm in for 5%, 200,000.
Can you go 250,000 for 4%?
You know what?
MLM LLM is just such a mouthful. Is there any way we could take?
Of course. We'll have a Murloc as the mascot.
What's your company name?
that will
Murloc?
be our model will be named Murloc.
Murloc.
Wow, had it down. They knew what was going on.
We're brilliant. Oh no. It's the end of the world.
Murlocs are gonna take over.
So we're gonna play a board game.
I think it's technically a board game night.
If we can remember what.
Instead of destroying the world and the economy, let's play a board game instead.
Let's destroy.
For a
Yeah.
board game.
LLM.
Can't even.
Do we need to reverse it to MLMs, LLMs?
LLM.
LLM. LLM. That's maybe easier to say. LLM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, start with an L instead of an M.
Yeah, that way it's not the two M's in a row.
Yeah. Well. There's so many M's and L's.
It's easier to do the two L's in a row like a llama
Elf.
instead of the two M's in a row.
L3M. L3M.
Yeah.
That's already
L3M.
It's already two companies. You're putting L3 and 3M together.
There's two L. There's 3 L's and 3 M's.
Yeah.
L3
3L, 3M.
3L3M.
Leem.
3M.
L3 3M is Leem. We've got a much better name already.
Leem.
Look at what a little workshop
But
it
it's
does.
got. But
Leem.
the E has to be like
Backwards threes.
the
Yeah.
lead. What's that?
Or the
Lead,
threes.
lead code.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
leet code.
Backward threes.
So
Leet
now
code
it's
type.
now it's 133M. Lean.
Beautiful.
Perfect company.
This is what happens when you go
It
weeks
requires like
without.
a 30-minute presentation
Meeting.
just to explain the name of the company.
I'm sorry. I'm out.
What's your company called? Oh, you're gonna want to sit down. Oh man. I kind of want to make it happen.
We wrote a song to make it more memorable.
Oh no. I don't want to know.
And you gotta sing it in that voice.
I kind of feel like I need to go get the website, mlmllm.com, just in case.
All combinations of L's and M's.
Yeah.
All of them.
Okay.
How horrible.
Did we?
I think we finished New Beginnings.
Yeah. I have my centipede
Right,
at some
okay.
point in my hole.
That would make sense. That it's out of.
Restart?
We
did
restarted because we failed this, so we did New Beginnings again. We had a new pathway through the collapsed Citadel.
It was because we didn't have enough influence or something.
We're
when we
doing the
got
first
back.
garden, right?
Yes, we're gonna do better on influence and knowledge this time, and we're already
I think we're already
6,
halfway.
7 into it.
We only need
Don't
10.
say that.
We're only, oh, sorry. We're exactly 7 out of
Okay.
10 on the way there. So
All right.
horrible algorithm's gonna
So if
catch
you
up that I
remember,
said
there was
that.
a
We're gonna have a bunch of Gen Z, 2 generations in here.
traveling troupe, right? Actors. We had to like get these actors, if you remember.
Yeah.
4 actors, 3 men, 1 woman. They've captivated their audience with one of the legendary tales of the Amber Knight. This time the hero did not rely on his famous sword, still managing to fell 12 brigands in the bandit gorges with a single arrow.
With a single arrow?
Yeah,
It's hard.
12 brigands in the bandit gorges. I wonder if that's on the map, if it's the actual place. In the middle of the night, someone knocks on your door. True to form. Sorry. Raylan did not wait for dawn to bring you the news. We've got a problem. The actors were caught rummaging through the ruins of the sacred grove. They haven't been questioned yet. I figured you'd want to handle it yourself. I think they were looking for some, right?
Yeah.
You grab your apron without a word and follow Raylan. When you
I
ride
grabbed
the
my apron.
Why an apron?
Good question. The performers lower their eyes, clearly uncomfortable. Orvik, tall and slender, is the first to speak. We meant no disrespect to your community. We're sorry for the intrusion, but we had no choice. If you'll hear us out in private, we can explain everything. Okay, so once out of sight, Nara, the actress, pulls out a strange seed and holds it out to you, long and twisted.
I eat it.
It looks unlike anything you have seen during your many cycles of captivity. Before coming here, we gave several performances in Port Bio, where we met a young man named Plethor. He tells us an incredible story. Apparently, a slave gardener came into town with a sack full of bizarre seeds, but when questioned, he spoke nonsense, rambling incoherently. Matter or not, his story caught the attention of the city-state's great families, who quickly took interest in the mystery. Plethor is convinced the seeds are valuable and managed to get a hold of a few. He invited us to travel with him to Kel to learn more. On the way, we heard about your community and hoped to find some answers here, either about the seeds or the Citadel, since it was a slave gardener who brought them. After a fruitless day of asking around, we decided to search the ruins, hoping to find scrolls or books that once belonged to the Necro-Druid. We apologize if we caused any trouble, but time is short. The great families of Port Bile are already moving to uncover the secret, and they don't exactly have a reputation of subtlety. As a token of goodwill, we offer you this seed. We'd like you to come with us to Kel. Plethor is still there, researching the city's archives. He might have answers, but we must act fast. Okay.
That said, we have to go to Cal.
Eventually, once we have the influence. And we just assumed that we'd be able to get the influence on the way to Kel
Yeah.
last time.
Oh,
We got there too soon.
We'll go with you. Get ready. We leave at dawn.
So last time we decided it might be more worth it to go up towards the library and try to get influence
Because we
on,
need
on the way up
we need
there.
influence
in the
and
city.
knowledge, right? Influence and knowledge.
Influence or knowledge, a combination to
Combined.
10.
And or.
But we must act fast. Okay. You study the seed, intrigued.
Video game fast.
Yeah. A chance to finally leave the camp and discover what the world looks like.
That's actually something video games constantly trick me on, and I'm only slowly getting better at it. Where the video game's like, you gotta hurry and do this, and my mind's like, I have to hurry and do this, and I hurry and do it, and it's like.
And it's like
Yeah.
now all those 10
It's
other
like-
side quests are gone because they're locked behind some of their
It's like,
acts.
I didn't actually have to hurry and do that. I could have like explored a little bit and done some things, or not skipped all of this. I find myself constantly fighting
It's
that.
also saying, hey, this is your first chance to discover what the world looks like now. Maybe it was trying to tell us to explore a little bit.
Well, I think we took the
Too
experience
subtly.
of every other scenario we've had where it's like, you have to get this thing, so we'll put all these like scenario-specific encounters along all the things you normally do that don't really mean much.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden you'll have all these scenario ones that are like 3 influence here, another
And
2
they just
influence
didn't
here,
happen.
and you'll do like 6 of those along the way, almost losing all your actors, and that just didn't happen along hell.
We had like 2 that involved the actors or something.
We had 2.
I don't remember even if they
The
even
rest
gave
was-
us influence or anything.
The rest was purely by chance. Whatever else we got was
Yeah.
pure luck, pure chance. Okay, so do we plant the seed? What happens if we don't plant the seed?
Wait, we're allowed to what?
If you choose to plant the seed Nara gave you before leaving, you could take a 786 card.
I don't
I don't remember this choice.
Neither do I.
Really?
Should we plant it?
No, let's plant it.
Yeah.
7, 8, what?
786.
Sounds like the environmentalist thing to do. The seed sown. You planted a seed Nara gave you in the middle, in the small patch of soil beside your quarters in the Citadel. That's going to come back to bite us.
That definitely won't get trampled on the path next to our quarters.
No, or it'll destroy everything.
Yeah,
in
it'll
camp.
like germinate and release spores that infect everybody with a fungus.
As long as I end up like the brain,
brain
people in the cage.
controlling-
You just want to be like
fungus.
the brain.
Yeah,
I just
like
wanna be like
Resident
the
Evil.
You want to be a whole colony brain people, or just one
Okay,
of the brain
first,
people?
Resident Evil or The Last
Wait,
of Us?
we're talking about the brain people in
Resident
cage or
Evil.
the moss
Resident
people?
Evil did.
Not the moss people, the
But
brain
you
The
are
people.
brain
Same,
people in cage
yeah.
that want a special necklace.
Same premise, yeah.
Yeah, where we have a society
I've
within like a
played
30
neither.
foot
Only
diameter
parts of The
cage in
Last
the
of
skull.
Us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're afraid to leave it
I've just watched
until some random stranger comes and gives us a necklace of
A
teeth,
necklace of teeth.
and suddenly we're freed.
Okay, so if you'll remember, our pictograph is the mask. Right? That's our pictograph, the mask.
I've been getting
The
a lot.
it's the masquerade mask, right?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Resident Evil gameplay.
Oh yeah,
So I've always like
Have you ever played any of them?
never played any of them
I'm too
myself.
scared to.
Just in the arcades. Like that's where I think I first realized like, oh, this started as one of those stupid arcade games where you like have to shoot down to get your ammo and then you shoot.
It's
Yeah,
it started on like Super NES or something, PlayStation 1,
So it really is that old.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
we played
before
it.
The Last of Us.
it's been around for
It's
a
from like
long time.
96, 90, like 97, 98. The first one, me and Andrea played a few minutes of the first one at a friend's in college in like 99.
Yeah.
And at this point, some of the core ones that like are the
Scared us so
most
bad.
important ones have been
They've been
remade.
remade. Yeah.
It scared us so bad. We only played like 10, 20 minutes of it. And we were like, but now if you were to look at this thing, the terrifying dog that we were so frightened of
It was like 5
is
pixels.
like 5 pixels, it's 4 rectangles. And we're like, nope, and we left. I'm like, we're not playing this, Jay.
just watching gameplay of that game is I don't do
I
scary
got really.
well.
I think I didn't know about it until like Silent Hill came out, and then I got the two really confused because they're both just horror games, and I could never separate them in my mind. That they were like the same thing
I watched, there's an anime,
until recently. I just finally decided.
I use the term anime loosely, but there is like an anime that's one of them.
There's a couple of movies I think.
Those are the Mila Jovovich movies. So she's done 6 of those movies. But there's like a cartoon, an animated one as well. That was pretty decent.
Yeah, Resident Evil's it's way bigger than I thought it was.
There's a lot there.
It's one of those ones where it's got like a cult following, but is bigger and more mainstream than a lot of games that are like that, where they have like a really strong cult following. Usually when you have that, it's a really small community. Resident Evil is a big community. The people who love it really are not only really weirdly really good at the game, but love it a lot because it's actually a fairly difficult game to just like. First off, be like accurate shooting, defending yourself, but like it's resource management heavy because everything's really limited.
So hard, I couldn't play it. I
Like-
would suck at it.
Like if you shoot too many rounds to try to kill a beast,
Yeah, you're dead.
you better be really good with the knife for the next like 30 minutes of gameplay because you're screwed otherwise. But it's
Raccoon City.
But I did learn that that's the mold thing starts there. It all started from a mold. All of
That
it.
one did?
All
That's
of
a very Last of Us thing.
all of Resident Evil all starts from a mold.
It's a mold.
yeah, it's like a mold
Yeah,
virus
what do they call
thing.
it?
Then
Raccoon City
some
is where
woman
it all
lost
went
her
crazy.
daughter and whatever to this mold, and she's been doing things. And then
Cordyceps.
the guy who
That's The Last of Us. Is the fungus? Is
Yeah.
the fungus
the guy who
cordyceps?
started the Umbrella Corps met
Mhm.
her and took the fungus and went and started Umbrella. Did all his research and he started his crap. But yeah, it all started with just a fungus.
Yeah, so they call it
It
that
actually involved the president's daughter.
in The Last of Us, but
You have
or
to
what do they
keep
call
saying
it in the other
those.
ones?
It's usually a virus in most zombie things. The Last of Us is the only time when it's like a fungus that
So I
like
thought you
takes
said-
over your brain.
I thought you said Resident Evil is a fungus.
Yeah, it started as a
Is
fungus.
it fungus?
Uh-huh.
What do they call it? Is it similar to cordyceps or?
A virus. So he processed them into viruses like T virus and G virus.
Yeah.
But that's all. They built those in laboratory, but it all comes from this fungus.
Though, like The Last of Us, those cordyceps
It's-
comes
it's
from a
just
thing
a
that
fungus.
actually happens in real life to like ants in the
Which
Amazon
is
and stuff,
Which is
where they
freaky.
really just become zombie insects, where there's really a fungus that like takes them over.
Yeah, that's
It's a real thing. Is the really
yeah,
scary
that's
part.
that's what's freaky.
Well, the scary part is that the way they modeled the zombies made it look and feel like it was that. As they like slowly got more taken over by the fungus,
Yeah.
is the bigger, badder zombies are more taken over by the
more.
fungus, and
Like it's those cordyceps are just one mutation away from jumping from ants to humans.
It'll start with our pets.
You're right. It's probably going to jump to a Zulu monkey first,
Yeah,
like Ebola did or whatever, and then to humans. Somebody will get bit by a pet monkey.
yeah, outbreak.
Somebody in New York with a pet who goes to a coffee shop every.
You know, at the time I liked that movie. I wonder what it would be like on a rewatching with my modern eyes.
Which one? Outbreak?
Yeah, because you know you watch you're reminiscent.
terrifying.
You have nostalgia. Oh, that one movie I really liked. You know, it was cool or funny, and then you watch it and like, it's not really that funny. It's not the same.
there's some things where I'm like, I'm kind of actually nervous to go back and try to re-experience it because I have such a good memory of it that I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, because like, is it truly a good movie, which can stand the
Sahara.
test of time, or is it just
Oh, like which one?
or
Like
is it just
Sahara.
nostalgia?
I don't understand why we're the only ones who liked it.
No, I like Sahara too. It's like, yeah,
It
it's
was the
yeah,
critics,
it's cheap,
screwed that
it's
over.
cheesy, but it's
We
actually
wanted
well
that.
done. It's like
We wanted. That's what we
it's-
wanted it
it's
to
actually like produced well. It's a well done movie with the acting,
be.
the
It's
writing.
like that. There was like, there's a movie that you loved, and if you were to go look at Rotten Tomatoes, you'd see that it's like a 20%.
Yeah, it was
Like,
like, it was
wait,
like a box
everybody
office
hated
failure.
this?
Like Hook.
I liked Hook.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
it's got it's like 60% or something.
See,
Yeah.
but the only people that I know
That's so weird how that
besides,
happens.
us that like that movie are like theater kids.
Really?
What?
Those are the only people besides like you guys that
It
I've
just
met
seems-
that like that are just theater kids.
because like they know art.
To me, it was like
they respect
The
and
ultimate Disney movie.
appreciate.
before
They're art
Disney collapsed.
appreciators.
This is the only time they ever did live action well.
I felt like it was the peak of Disney. They
Yeah.
peaked at Hook, and then everything's been downhill.
Everything that's not Pixar.
Yeah.
It's been crap ever since.
Well, even then, after Disney bought Pixar, it took some time, but eventually,
They ruined that one as well.
They ruined that one as well.
Everything they touch.
Everything they touch, they ruin it. They just ruin it.
Have they given Buzz Lightyear a lightsaber yet?
Not yet.
I know, but I mean, this summer we'll find out.
They making another Toy Story.
Number
There
5's
is,
coming
5.
out.
You know, they had such a
Died.
great ending for what was it, Toy Story 3?
When they should have died.
when they're
That
about
should've been it.
when they're
Yeah,
about to
Lonzo.
die.
That's the last one I've seen.
Same.
I did
Like-
not watch for
Like
it.
I don't
won't.
care how they
Lost.
didn't die at the end and they survived, but it was like even that it was just like a perfect ending for it to like send it off. I was like, I remember being in the theater and leaving. I'm like, that was
Perfect.
such a great way to wrap up
Yeah.
all of that. It
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
all the
because-
notes for like the parents that grew up on it, all the kids that grew up on it.
Perfect
Oh, what a
ending.
great way to wrap that up. And then I like the next year, Toy Story 4. And I was like, wait, they're
With
continuing.
a plastic
this?
fork, I'm like, I'm not watching this.
I still haven't watched
I
it.
won't
Okay.
watch it.
That was
I
the only.
refuse to
Watch it.
continue that.
That was the
series.
only good thing about that
Not
movie,
watch
because
it.
like otherwise, Toy Story 4, you get done watching it and you think, what's the point? You ask yourself, what was the point of that? Like, what was the point of Toy Story 4? There's no point other than a money grab.
Not watching it.
You know?
Well, because
'Cause-
every other sequel Disney has made, pretty much, the sequels always sucked. Always.
They do this so often.
and
though.
they had like one that did all right, Toy Story, and they were just like, we gotta
milk it.
milk
Just
that for all it's got. Because every other one,
Hollywood's always doing that with
Sucked.
like TV series and stuff, though, right? All the time they're like, "Hey, we had a season finale. That was a really good ending." And then next you hear is like,
Let's do it
they're
again.
doing another season, but
You had a season
that
finale.
was the correct end of Castle. That was the right end of Sherlock. That was the right end of Elementary. That was the right end of, and then they go like, another season. What could they? But it was over. And you watch the next season like, this is bad.
Yeah.
Is it going to get good again? And then the season after, like,
you mean
is it going to get
my murder crime mystery
Good again?
changed from being a murder crime mystery to a,
a drama?
relationship drama?
A family drama? Uh-huh. Like,
Damn it.
but it was, where'd my show go? Why did they make 2 more seasons? Oh, there's another season?
Well,
Is it going to come back? And like,
but for some of those, it's like I wouldn't care if they did another season if they just did it the same way.
give me more of what
yeah,
I liked
if it's
the
not
first
broke,
time.
why fix it?
It's like, what did they?
Why
Did
did
they
need
think?
to- yeah.
Did they suddenly think I don't like watching Castle solve a mystery?
Why did it need
and
to
that be the
change?
entire episode?
That's why
with
I'm
like
here.
little quips with other characters.
Yeah. I'm watching.
Oh, in a video game, that's a Castle episode.
I just reference Firefly.
Yeah.
Every other episode, just a simple quote of like, we're misbehaving. That's all I need every 2 or 3
I'll
episodes.
watch it for the rest of the time.
You
Make-
just-
make
as long
a-
as you've got Kate and more Kate, and Castle being funny, and a few more sides of Kate, and a little bit more of Castle being funny. Just keep going.
Have them tease each other.
Don't change it.
Don't. Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Body type, awesome.
Again,
It's one of our favorite, me and Andrew's favorite quotes from a TV series ever. Is like, body type, awesome.
That's great. Yeah, it baffles me that
All we
almost
wanted.
every single one of those shows, it's like they just at some point were like, you know what, this is working really well.
Let's screw it up.
Let's just make it completely different.
And a lot of times, you'll find out later the showrunner had left,
Oh, really?
and there's a new showrunner,
I
and
can
they're
see
like,
that.
yeah, they're done with it, and they're like, yeah, I've done this for 5 seasons now. I've kind of said everything I wanted to say, and they're like, we're still milking this, buddy. Let's replace the showrunner with a new person. Bring in 2 or 3 new writers. Let's keep going.
Turn into some drama thing.
And then it's no longer the kind of show you were watching. But you have to still finish it. You have to.
But the problem is,
But
is
you
like,
have to.
But like Castle, Psych, The Mentalist, I haven't finished those because I got halfway through the season where it suddenly flipped to relationship drama
Yeah.
or family drama, and I was like, I just
I can't do this anymore.
I can't. And so I have watched the first 4 seasons of all 3 of those shows so many times, but I can't
get past the
I can't get past those like 4 seasons. As soon as it starts turning into an absolute mess, I'm like, I'd love to know what everybody else knows for the season finales and where it all ended up, but I can't. And everybody's known for years, and I can't. That's the.
You have to put up with so much suffering to get there.
That's how I feel like with The Rookie. The Rookie started. I don't know if you've seen The Rookie.
I wanted
I
to.
started it.
I don't understand why it went more than 3 seasons.
The first couple seasons.
I wanted to.
Are pretty good, and then like it got like
Too dramatic.
not. I don't even know what it is anymore.
No man.
Because
It's
it's not a police.
It's too many main characters. Is what it's not. I wouldn't say it's gone. It's gone to the problem of everyone's now a
Right.
main character.
It's not.
And there's about 13 of them.
Is that Wheel of
Yeah.
Time syndrome?
So now the Rookie is sharing the Rookie
Yeah.
episodes with
It's not just Nathan
everybody
Fillion.
else.
Yeah, no, everybody else gets
the Rookie and
equal
Friends.
screen time, and it's just random
The
things.
Rookie
like,
and Friends.
The Rookie,
I
is, the
wanted
Rookie
to
and
like
Gang.
that show, but I couldn't.
The
couldn't
Rookie
get
and
into it.
Squad. What's a police thing like? The Rookie and Precinct 13.
Wait.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Pretty
like
much.
that show, but I couldn't get into it.
I
Yeah.
did start it. I got like a third of the way through the first season. I didn't give up on it. I just haven't.
It starts.
picked it
the
up.
first couple seasons are fantastic, and then they realized how popular they were, and then everyone was. All the actors are like, "Oh yay, we're popular," and so they all want their time, and it's not really watchable.
Mm.
Yeah. Who knows what the plot is?
It has to switch between the 13 characters way too quickly
Exactly.
in an episode.
So you can't. There's
It's not like their screen
You
time.
can't stick with one plot, so you have to watch all of it. Like they should put together like all the parts of their castle parts from on the whole season. Then you get one plot line. You know, whatever. I
man.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a mess. You can't watch any of it anymore.
Right, we planted the seed.
Oh, okay.
What do we do to set up? We can do this. We can untangent ourselves.
Okay. So, yeah, we know our primary goals, right? Meet plethora, but we must get enough influence and score.
It does say 10, right?
10 or higher.
Okay.
All right, Ground Shivers levels 3.
Sure it is.
I guess these are
We have 4 glimmers of hope.
101, 102, 103, and 104. Those must be
Those are the
objectives.
objectives.
objectives. Yeah. All right. Set all life counters back to 0. And then to 8.
No, I'm not even doing that this time.
No, you must.
Nope. I'm skipping straight to 8 because I'm a.
All right, shuffle your card, shuffle your deck, draw 2 action cards to start your hand.
Can't hold me down. Man,
I'm dangerous. I wrote with scissors.
I'm dangerous.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Brandon?
It's like a quote of like, I live life on the edge. I run with scissors.
Unblock
quote I heard
some or all of your cards with
Probably
keyword
from a
companion.
TV show.
Oh yeah, if you want to do companions, you can unblock them, but they cost 2
I don't
points.
think we have any. We
Remember,
let Rocco die.
look up side
It's
quests.
my fault.
Do you have any side quests?
No.
No. You're right.
We know nothing.
Built buildings.
We have. Wait.
No, we started.
I built some. I spent all of
Oh,
the.
that's true because we can.
Things.
So
Some
effects of your built buildings. What can we do?
Okay.
We have the influence and intelligence and stuff.
At the beginning. Oh, we were really smart because we did an influence and an intelligence.
Great. So
No,
we get,
check this out.
so we get 2 more, one of each.
Right. So now we're at
almost
9.
there.
Only need one more.
We gamed the hell out of this. Okay, mark it. The Citadel, one player takes a 149.
Gamers.
We are good at roguelikes. and we learned from our last run,
Mm-hmm.
and we're like, we're just gonna stock up on what we know is the problem with the first encounter.
I've been having so much fun with Heat Signature again. Did you guys ever play that roguelike?
Which one?
Heat Signature?
I saw that.
It's so much fun. It's like Hotline Miami, how you have like the top-down view.
I never played it.
It's
I feel-
kind of like
I
that,
feel
but
like
you're
I
like,
can't even call myself a gamer now.
but you're like you can pause and you have all these gadgets and you're trying to like infiltrate ships to do some kind of objective, but you're constantly like pausing and trying to use gadgets in the right way. And I recently had a guy, and sometimes your guy has like personality traits that you're trying to follow, and mine had a vow of don't harm anybody and never be seen. And you're trying to like, each person has like a personal quest you're trying to get to, and then eventually you can retire the character. And it was so difficult to try to get through these different ships without being seen and not hurting anybody, because you have to like steal key cards and stuff like that to get through doors and stuff like that.
Is it single player?
Yeah,
Rogue is a roguelike.
I think would be really cool as multiplayer, but the pausing action that you have to do,
You can't sit that.
you'd have to. Well, you'd have to play with somebody who's okay at being interrupted.
It sounds like it would turn out being.
How
like
many did we have?
Yeah, 3.
Where everyone has a plan and everyone has a different plan, and then someone screws it up, and gets spotted,
4.
and then
There are 4
breaks
buildings.
loose.
Yeah, except you'd all have to be on the same pause cycle of like if one person pauses, it pauses for everybody, and you all have to be ready to do your
this
next
a new
action,
weapon?
and it would become
Yeah.
too chaotic.
Does anybody not have like an actual weapon?
I have a hoe and a shiny centipede.
You don't really. He
Is
doesn't
that an
really have a
actual
weapon.
weapon?
I could
It's a
take a
flail.
weapon.
Okay, so we got one more weapon.
Okay.
Boom. Nice.
Done. Nailed all that. We did all the buildings in preparation phase.
All right.
We need one more like influence.
Perfect. All right.
It's a fun one to backseat and watch
Put-
though, because it creates some really funny scenarios. Sorry, I'll get off that tangent.
075 card is our starting
I don't
point.
recognize what you're calling this. Heat something?
Me? Heat
Yeah.
signature. Yeah.
Did you said it was space? You're going through spaceships?
Yeah.
There is no 175.
No, 075.
I think Jacob might have been the only one that played it.
Oh, is that our starting spot? That's the Citadel.
Yeah.
Probably over here-ish is where we probably want to
So we could almost go straight to kill at this point if we just need one more.
be. Because
Okay.
we
2 1s.
we really banked on knowledge.
Because it's not until we get to the end of kill that it triggers, right? We were like in the city of kill for a while, right?
Right. Well, we went all the way through it.
Because we could like get into kill and like reveal the last spot if we don't have one, back out and go towards like
We
Waterdeep
could, yeah.
if we need to. But we could try just going straight to it.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
we got,
it's
like-
gonna take a few tiles anyway.
Because we got about 3 influence last time on the way, if I remember right.
We used the Destiny page to get all those points.
All
All the points we did, we used our Hope Reborns on the Destiny page to do
Yes.
2 points, 2 points, 2 points.
yeah,
That's how we.
That's how we gamed it.
we kind of cheat. It really expects us to go on this big adventure. I don't know how.
But we started with 6 knowledge
I
by
don't know
just
how
doing
with
Hope
only
Reborns.
8, but
Okay, so give us numeral 1s, please.
Oh, I don't know how to do
try
that.
this once actually. This looks familiar now that I see pictures of it.
it creates really funny scenarios and stories because you get caught in
Go
a
this way, right?
situation
Yeah.
where you don't want to die and lose everything, and you just out of desperation create the funniest plays.
You spot a promontory which should offer an excellent view. Would you rather go your way or discard this?
What? No, we want to. What do you
Just
mean?
Explore.
What do we want to?
Oh, we'd have to. We
we
have to
wanna
do
gain
it because, so we
knowledge.
can go this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 and 2.
Wait, what's happening?
Or do we just discard this? We could just discard it, or we
can.
open
What do we-
up. No, it's just like a view. It's like it's gonna open up a view.
Oh, you spot a route that could save you.
That could save you
we're
time.
trying to get. We're trying to look from this promontory and see what we see.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
It
I
says it could save us time.
I can do this.
So yeah, so 2
It's
success,
chain 2? 2
no
successes?
chains, no chains.
It's not even chained?
No.
Oh.
Just spend 2, get 2 stars.
Okay. 2. Nailed it.
Nice.
Okay.
What'd you do? Did you press
What's
buttons?
it say? I didn't press any
It
buttons.
says once at the top you spot a route that could save you time. 2
I know. Yeah.
2 cards back in your hand if you want.
I could put 2 of them in my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good, because...
And each
that's
involved
like
character
one of
may
my
move their
best
figure
freaking
to another
cards.
terrain card that is connected to your terrain card. Oh, well that didn't help. Move to another terrain, then you may discard.
Oh, it's like an on the double.
Yeah. You may discard a face down or face up expression card adjacent to the terrain card
So basically we could discard
where
this one.
you are and replace it with a new virtual card that belongs there. Yeah, I mean technically it's adjacent.
Yeah. We'll discard both of them then. We can do that.
So
It was only kind of a waste.
081 094. Yeah, that
Did
was.
string crash?
The program that operates the camera crashed, so it's just stuck in one spot.
Oh, fun.
Great. Great.
Noise.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, let's see, I need...
Well,
I can count,
I was convinced.
but I can only count to 4.
I can only count to 4.
1,
Only count to 4. I can only count
1,
to 4.
2, 3.
1, 4. What comes after 1? 2. What comes after 2? 3.
you guys are doing such a good job.
Okay, somebody move us. Who
Songs
needs
so
more
much.
hand stuff?
It's so great that it's
Somebody who
Muppets.
needs more in their hand, move us.
I'll just do it.
And put us on the singing road directly. For fear we die.
I will kill us.
Of course you will. Because you're the
The
villain.
ground is pitted with rocks and holes that make your progress both
See?
painful and dangerous. I did put the potholes in.
You did so. You're a villain.
So I guess I'm trying to get past this essentially.
Gonna work.
Either
Go.
try my luck and do it easier, or let's see here. Oh, I'll just use. Okay, I'll do it the harder way because I actually have a card, surprisingly, that allows me to do this really easy. But I have to do a chain 2. Wait, does this... Did we decide whether these reduce chain numbers or not?
No.
They
It
don't,
just
right?
reduce the
Just the regular
cost.
ones.
Yeah, it's the ones that aren't even it's usually for the ones that aren't even chained. And it's
Okay.
just like endurance to
But this doesn't affect chained ones, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you could use it for that.
No, because it's the symbol for this.
Oh, you're. Oh, okay.
I was just seeing if I could get it with it not doing a chain 2, but it's fine. I will use this and get stars needed. And you take great care in where you place your feet, take a 150 card and discard this. Focused.
I think maybe I messed up last time we did this. Look. You carefully make your way along an old plank road raised on stilts when the silence is shattered by a sharp crack and a cry of pain. Nara, walking just behind you, has stepped through a rotten board. I think my ankle is broken, she winces. You kneel beside her to examine the injury and assess whether it can be treated.
Wait, why are you reading this?
This is 90.
This is 90.
Oh, okay.
It's got a magic symbol, though.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
If you decide to continue on and suggest that Nara return to the Citadel, return 1 objective card and banish this and replace it with a 90 card. or we try to heal her.
Let's heal her.
How hard is it to heal her?
It's chained 1-3 success.
I remember now though. When we got all the way down to like near the end, was the one guy like, I can't take another step, and we were like there.
Yeah, and he turned around and went back.
And he's like, I just want to go back, and it's like right.
I do remember that.
Does anybody have anything to help with the success? It's chained 1-3 success.
No, I haven't built up enough of my hand to be able to do anything. What symbol is it?
Healing.
I don't have any of my stuff that helps with that at the moment. I don't have those cards ready. Which one of us has the most luck cards to just maybe get lucky with it?
Chain 1, 3, 6. Chain 1.
Chained 1-3 success.
You can do it with 1.
Reflex with 1?
Oh, is it Reflex that has 3 stars?
I can increase the chain.
That's the best chance we have at doing it.
If I'm going with something that benefits, my chain increases.
I mean, the
probably
worst
the
that
best
can
we got.
happen is
They go home anyways.
yeah, they go home anyway, so that's the worst. So you might as well try.
So if I can increase the chain to 2, maybe I have a shot at some reflexes.
1, 2.
No.
That's not great. That's better.
Did
I
it
can
crash
only get
again?
2.
Why does this thing keep crashing?
No good.
I could only pull off 2.
Yeah, no, I just don't have my card set up to be able to do it.
It's
myself.
not attacking.
Okay.
So that doesn't really do it. Do we need
Well,
these 2?
You get to at
I
least,
really need a reflex.
you can at least put one of those back in your hand if you want. We have to return an objective card.
My hand's better than this right now.
Banish.
Except for this. And maybe that one. Okay, so we lost her. Did you get rid of one of these?
No.
Oh, what did the consequences say? Wasn't it get
Objective.
rid of
You lose
these?
an objective, yeah.
And then
Or return 1 objective card and replace it with a 090.
okay, I'm gonna play one of these. I get to put a ghost.
We're already down
On my turn card.
Did you do the 090 thing?
That is the 090.
Oh.
That's what it was trying to
Will you get me
tell
a
you to move on.
749 card?
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
And I'll move us because I need a card.
Okay. There's only one of those, so it's I don't know.
Spectral-
Whatever that is.
Spectral
Only
bond.
one of them. Okay.
I put a ghost into play.
Oh, we have a ghost with us?
No.
That's not creepy.
When you reveal a card with keyword weakness, I have to return this. But with a ghost, I can move 1 ghost figure to the card when you just move your figure too. Okay, that just allows us for it to move with us. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
And now you'll use that Spectre in your other cards that use them, essentially.
Yes. Like this.
Okay.
Although
Who's
I don't.
exploring?
Although we still haven't found a Pathfinder keyword card.
You have those in your deck.
Why does it keep crashing?
Pathfinder.
Travis is in the machine now.
Because like all of yours, like say Spectral,
We call him the
when I was
ghost
looking
in
through
the
it, there's a
shell.
couple of them that you
Ghost
have
in the
options to
shell.
get that are Pathfinder instead of Spectral.
He's kind of like a
Whether
standalone.
you have picked any of those or
Oh
gone
yeah,
to any of them,
you're
I
right.
don't
I do
know.
have a Pathfinder.
He just did it.
Oh, Pathfinder Mastery. That's not a keyword though.
I'm assuming it's talking about the title of
He
the
is
card
a new
though.
kind of entity.
He's been released.
It says keyword though. Usually that means.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but that's item type. That's not keyword. That's like item type.
Well, keyword weakness. Keyword weakness. Yeah, see where
Well, maybe.
So you need another card that says Pathfinder on it?
Well, maybe I'm wrong.
If it's a keyword, yeah. I mean,
What? Is this on this card?
yeah, if I want to use that, that's what that's saying.
For each of your cards with the keyword Pathfinder, discard this. You get a question mark for each.
One of these pages talks about
It
like
doesn't
the
seem
parts
like
of
a
a
big,
card.
like a big.
Heart of the cards?
It doesn't seem very special. I get one.
My blue eyes white dragon.
A one wild card for a banished.
But you
For-
don't lose
for-
the ghosts.
For a Pathfinder keyword that doesn't happen very often.
But you don't lose a ghost.
No.
And you get a wild card symbol. Is there a chance that there's multiple Pathfinders somewhere and you could build up to like a few of them and then you get multiple wild cards?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know.
Cards with the keyword Pathfinder.
Yeah. Anyway, if at any point I could discard, right? Just. Oh wait, I can't discard this. So I can't discard this unless I use it, right?
I think you can, I think, just discard it if you don't want it in your hand.
Yeah, I think at any point in time you can
You
take
can get rid
a
of
hand
it.
item and just discard it.
Okay. Yeah, because right now it doesn't seem very helpful.
We know absolutely nothing about that deck and how the ghosts work. So whatever you figure out is more than we know.
It does call the thing at the bottom of purse cards keywords.
Keywords?
It does
Is there-
use that term for it.
What if there's more items here back in like 750 plus that say Pathfinder on them?
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
What if there's ways you draw something else back in here that are Pathfinder something or others?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's a companion. Maybe it's a kind of companion you pick up at some point.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible.
Some way to turn a ghost into a Pathfinder.
Hmm.
We have no idea how that deck works.
That's fine. We can move on. We need a.
This right here. I picked it up.
Oh.
A young woman marches in your direction with a bulky bag she carries bears the emblem of the chain, 3 hands, 2 of which are held by the wrist. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, we can talk to the chain.
Talk to her.
We can read 105.
Good day. You look familiar. I saw you last time I was at the Citadel, or what's left of it. Is everything all right? I don't know if you remember me. I'm Sable, a member of the chain. We connect people by bringing them letters, packages, and news. And there's plenty of.
She loves her job.
She's been practicing that in front of the mirror.
And there's plenty of news on the road
Every day.
between the garrison of the Outer Edges and Fort Cutthroat. If you have 2 or more cards with keyword barter, and you want to barter,
She even breaks the fourth wall and talks about her card.
I have no barter items.
She's like an ad out of Cyberpunk
You
or
have one.
something.
You have a barter. You have one barter item.
Yeah.
Anybody
I don't
else?
think
We don't have enough.
Any.
We don't have enough.
She's like
Well, I do have one barter.
she's walking around Blade
Well,
Runner.
if we
and
want to
she's-
barter,
she's
we
one of
would
the billboards.
read, and then if we want to make conversation, or if we just want to make conversation, we can read and that's something else.
Make conversation. Maybe she knows something.
Just
and
start
she can
Brandon,
impart
you're good
that-
at This.
Okay.
Let's start up a little conversation.
She can impart that knowledge to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Knowledge. Squeeze her for knowledge.
So
Okay,
the
roll a
weather
dice.
We've been having
Or roll a die.
2.
Okay.
Wasn't
Did I
very
win?
good. I don't think that's very good.
It's a good, solid, even number.
2?
Yeah, lots of things happen by 2s.
2's not very good.
2, 4, 2.
I'll try to do better next
In the
time.
back. I once witnessed a duel of honor between 2 women who were so skillful that they never missed their targets. After 2 hours, the contestants, covered in wounds and bruises, finally agreed to end the duel. I regretted not attending the traditional kick the backside. There is no greater affront than not kicking
We've
the
played
loser's rump.
You played this game.
You did it with an official in Kel or something like that.
Unfortunately,
Jolly good time.
we've already heard this, so we don't get knowledge, right?
We haven't heard it this.
So
Right.
was that what that means?
Yeah, we haven't heard that this threat.
Shall we interpret it that way?
Yeah, we've
Okay.
never heard this before.
Then we get a +1 knowledge.
That's what we're looking for, baby.
Straight on to Kel.
We're done.
Yay!
That's the knowledge we needed. Rump kicking.
119.
Good rump kicking knowledge.
Just in time, too. Oh, wait. It's only 9. Never mind.
Because we just tangent after tangent. Hours? What am I doing?
I don't know. I said
Does it
119,
keep
and then
crashing?
I think you're trying to go for a 1 at one point, and you let the whole
Stop
thing.
crashing. I'm just trying all the angles now. It kept crashing every time
Kinda
I switched to
preemptively.
Brandon.
What?
He'd break it.
Oh, yeah, we
Brandon
want this
broke it?
focused on me.
But now
It's because Brandon.
it's being okay. No, but
You know what? Just don't have it look at Brandon anymore.
It's probably for the best. No one really wants to see me.
Not this
doing it
form
when
of
I
you.
did it with my phone.
Is there a better form?
Uh huh.
Where does that exist?
I'm not gonna say.
I don't know.
Are you gonna eat your? Are you done eating your burrito?
It looks much better.
No.
It's much more attractive. It's much more attractive. I like that version better. Okay. Anybody need a hand card where I can move us before that goes the wrong direction?
I'll spend it.
Okay. I didn't realize this is what's happening.
See, look, another Pathfinder one.
Does it say Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Where?
Keyword Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta happen often.
Maybe this
enough.
is Pathfinder card. Maybe it counts as a Pathfinder card by saying Pathfinder,
We gotta go to the internet for this.
right?
Can I see it?
That's possible.
What is?
Oh yeah, when the text is highlighted like that, that's a keyword.
It means itself.
Well,
It is a Pathfinder card, right?
What is the
I'm not
The
convinced.
game's called Seventh Citadel.
No, the name of the expansion.
Season 2.
Seventh Citadel
Ghost's
expansion.
Revenge. The Final Throne? Is this the Final Throne?
No, it's
Like
actually
he's
the.
playing like one of the little.
The Reversal.
It's the
Hagrid's
the first
Throne.
garden. The first garden. Sorry.
Bookworm.
Yeah, but your deck,
Knowledge of Power.
Yeah, my deck.
I think, comes from something else, though, right?
Probably.
Good thing we kept track of everything we were doing.
Yeah. So just adding it all in blindly.
It's got to be that one, because this is what it came in.
Oh yeah, so it's got to be like in one
It's
of the
40
big
cards.
ones.
Maybe it is the final.
Well,
No,
it
not-
would.
it can't be the final.
It has to
thing.
be. It has to fit this plus a bunch of these.
Yeah, it was in the big
the
box
ghost
that had the
cards.
expansion. It was a part of the whole big box thing.
It's just part of it.
Okay. So it's not an expansion deck. It's part of the.
It's
think
part
it's
of the
I think
expansion.
it's just part of the expansion. Rather than
It
one of the
seems like there was
little
a
mini
bigger.
decks.
Yeah.
We
What did I
dropping
just
things?
No. You don't know.
You don't know me.
Okay, this was the expansion patch cards that we didn't do.
I forgot to tell my phone I had. I made this app the other day
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called.
where I just record everything that I do.
You made an app. You
I
created
dropped
an
some
app.
pins on the floor.
There's actually an app that I have that I need to use that's supposed to track what I eat to help me identify with some problems. But I never remember to do it.
This is the app I made. So if I eating something, I hit food, and I just take a picture of it, and then I write down like what it is, and then what else do I have? Bathroom.
Just your way of journaling.
Yeah. So I take
Take
a
a
picture
bathroom of your shit.
of what's left in the toilet.
You're figuring out your guts.
And then a beverage. It tracks how many beverages I've opened and left around the house. Right now, all my beverages are closed. I didn't do those two.
You're in trouble.
Okay,
Because
so what?
of taking pictures of my pee, right? So I have to go. I have to go.
So what's the problem you're solving?
You
here?
made this app?
Yes. So I go like this. Gatorade. I save it, and then now it's tracking that I have this beverage open somewhere. And I click on it, so I could either like throw away the leftovers, I save it, put it in the fridge, or I could click this, say, hey, yeah, I've completely finished it, right? So that just goes in my. I've got this long running journal, so there's a bunch of things like that. So, bathroom hygiene every time I shower, or whatever, brush my teeth. I can complain about concerns. So if my head hurts, I can make up a new problem. My tongue, I have this weird problem with my tongue catches on fire, and so I can
That's a
report
problem.
anytime. And then
He doesn't mean literally, right?
I don't know.
Charmander. Chores. I just log my chores. So, anyways, literally everything when I take my meds. So I can like look at what happened today, and I have like pictures of everything that I've done today.
Nice.
And then I'll have a record of it, and we can go through and be like, like last week, maybe actually it was over the weekend. At one point, I had 2 large pizzas, 4 classic roast beef sandwiches, and about a dozen chicken fingers, all in my stomach, and I had not pooped. I didn't feel like I was all good.
Yeah.
But over the process of like Friday to not poop once, and I ate a lot of food that deemed a poop.
Never happens.
Next stool that happened was just not significant. So my body's using all the stuff.
That's good. For something.
I thought that was weird.
Again, what's the problem you're trying to solve?
What's it suggesting to you? Like, what's it?
This
it's
is
just
my
a-
journal.
I think
This
it's
is my
just
health
tracking.
journal.
I think
He's
it's just
tracking
tracking
things.
things at the
So I
moment.
track everything.
And then you run it through an LLM.
Not yet, but yeah. I mean,
So
when
it-
something concerning happens, then I'll have all the records.
Yeah.
See, I was just doing this on paper during my back treatment of tracking my pain and like whether I did my meds and whether.
Well, now you've got an
I'm
app
really
for
old
it.
school.
Now I can set up.
I
these-
printed out paper and I wrote.
I set up
things
all
on-
these alarms
dead
for
trees.
each individual type of thing I can record, and what I actually do is I'll like so like for lunch, I have this set up to where if it's 3 p.m. and I haven't taken a picture of food yet in the last, so I can set the last 4 hours. If I haven't taken pictures of food, and it's 3, send me a notification saying you haven't eaten lunch yet. So it's not a reminder, it's a nag. These are nags.
No, this is the app I want to make
Done.
for certain people. No, it's for certain people in my life where it has all the things that you ought to be doing and nags you, and at some point, and it's just gonna nag you and nag
But
you.
it gets more annoying,
And
right?
It doesn't have to get more annoying, but at some point it's gonna nag you, and you attention deficit people will be in the mindset of like, that's not overwhelming right now. Now I will do it.
I've made the
That's
app.
what that needs to exist on everybody in my family's phone.
I
And
will
me tell them things they need to be doing,
so
and just like
so the
because
brush-
your problem is that you know you got to do something,
Yeah.
and you're like,
it's not time yet.
that's impossible right now.
So, for example,
That's
my brush
impossible right
teeth
now.
in the morning thing is set to go off every 4 minutes for about 200 times.
Remind you of the thing you're
The
supposed
only
to
way
be
to
doing.
the only way to turn it off is to say I've brushed my teeth.
This is what all you attention deficit people need
Ta-da.
is this app where the other people in your life can put things in it and go,
I haven't
At
made the
some
co-op
point-
version of it yet.
at some
But-
point,
At some point, my
you need
brother
to do
will.
this thing. You need to do this thing. But at some point, when it nags you, you're gonna not be overwhelmed by it, and
Yeah.
you'll actually just do it.
Yeah. So every 4-minute interval when I get it, and eventually it's gone off 20 minutes, and I'm programming, I'm like, I can't stop right now. Eventually I finish this thing, and then I go, oh yes. And it goes off and go, oh yeah.
And it's attached to your watch and your Aura
Yeah,
ring.
and it
So
goes
the
to my
very
watch
first
too.
nag that happens, the
Yep.
moment it knows that you woke up, is take your Adderall.
Yep.
Take your Adderall. Take your Adderall.
Yeah.
If
Take
you
your
make one for
Adderall.
him and his family, you gotta give me a back door to just like slip in whatever I want. unless
Take
it's
your
specific.
Adderall. Take your Adderall.
Mhm.
Take your Adderall.
Yeah, so I've got that one too. So like, if it's past 9 a.m., every minute it's like,
Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take
Yeah.
it, take it, take it, take it. Did you? A lot of mornings start off with me asking somebody, because something has happened already. I'm like, did you take your medicine today? Oh no, I didn't.
so the cool part about
Yeah,
this
you didn't.
that works for me though, I think, and I don't know that you've caught this part yet, is that you set the nag till after you're supposed to have done it. So it's not a notification. Notifications like reminders do not work.
No.
So it gives me the opportunity to go, I know what I have to do. I don't actually know when my next nag, I have no idea when it's going to happen. I don't know what's due next, when the next thing's due. So so that forces my brain I've reprogrammed my brain to go, okay, it's going to tell me I have to have dinner soon. And so,
No.
right?
Yeah.
And so just a minute ago, it came up and said, oh, you have to have dinner, so I took a picture. But it's what, 9?
Mm-hmm.
Way after normal people have dinner.
It is.
But for me, it's like, yeah, you should have already logged it at some
Yeah,
point.
but there's a lot of things where it's not a daily or routine thing where it's like, you do need to do this eventually, and I know that every time this comes to your mind, you're like, that's impossible right now.
So I've
That's
got some of them set
overwhelming.
up for like,
It's impossible right now. But eventually, one day it's going to go, you need to do this thing. You're like, that seems doable. And you'll actually finally get it done.
yeah. I have something like that where it'll look back like the last 72 hours. So you can be like, hey, in the last however long, you haven't done this one thing you're supposed to do once a week or once a month
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I know last time you thought about it, it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay now? Okay, no. I know the last time you thought about it was just too much for you to do. Can you do it now?
Yeah. I've got to work out some bugs, but I think it's pretty much
All my brothers,
done.
all the other 5 people in my family, I'm just surrounded by attention
Everybody
deficit people.
related to
Everyone I'm related to is an attention deficit problem,
Uh-huh.
and it's just killing me. I've started.
I need
certain
to have one
things-
where if they hover their thumb over my contact, it deletes it.
or like shocks them.
Or yeah, it gives them a shock. Don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't press it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
call him. Don't
Don't
text
do it.
him.
Don't do it.
Leave him alone.
Are you sure?
You guys have a really great relationship right now because you haven't talked to
Going
him
pretty well.
in like 6 months, and
It's
it's
only been-
going really,
It's
really
only
well.
been 3 days. Are you sure
And you
you
decided
want to
to
talk to
call
him?
him, and you ruined it. And now he doesn't like you again.
He can't miss you if you never go away.
Exactly.
Did you find an answer?
Well, there is a bunch of
Yeah, I've been wondering about that.
There are cars that
co-op
actually say
mode
it.
of it, like other people.
yeah. So
Because
Well,
would my wife
somehow I got to
what you
this
could do is you
prefer
could
to
have.
just be like I'm
page
just
that
gonna
has
Age of
go
Peril.
tell
that has
OG
all
to
of the
do it.
expansions.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's like
Like
the you could do like
Mhm.
the 2-way co-op.
The
My mind
Mimic.
instantly went to
Here's
like
one.
the parent
Knowledge is power.
kids one,
Yeah.
Do we
Where
have
they-
that one?
Yeah.
Final
where the
Throne,
kid themselves
Yeah.
The First Garden.
can't
We
add
have all
or
of
stop
these.
anything, and the parent just
Yeah.
has like a list of the
Good
ones that are connected to
fellows.
and say this person needs to have this thing
Is
now.
maybe that's the
Yeah.
name of the
Pushes to their
expansion? Is that a
phone.
card?
Yeah, and kids addicted to their phones.
Three
It'll
good
just keep
fellows.
coming up, and he
Yeah.
can't stop
It's
it
called-
until they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something over
The
there
co-op
called
one would
Three
be
Good Fellows?
interesting
A
though.
box? I don't think so.
Just like
Yes, the parental mode, and then like
Like, we put everything in there.
Keep each other accountable.
Yeah.
That's not its own box. It's
And
like
the
part of
report
the
does
whole
look like
expansion in some way.
more like the last time.
It's
more
part of
like
the whole
last
Esoteric
time
expansion.
you
The
recorded
new
thing.
archetype
Yeah.
is the Pathfinder.
Maybe
That's
not
the
necessarily a
archetype.
whole.
Yeah.
I don't think the other person needs to see like every time you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
so like,
Probably
oh,
not.
look at all
We need
Brandon's
an answer
pooping.
for
Well, it's-
whether
Maybe
that
it should
saying
say
Pathfinder
the
makes
last
it a
time you
Pathfinder
pooped.
card.
And
Which
that's it. It's
I
like,
think it
Brandon
does.
hasn't gone poo in 2 days. Are you feeling okay, bud? Maybe you need some smooth move
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that, where you don't see their whole history, but like you just know the last time they did each event.
Or you
So
just
that-
see the history of the events you sent.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last history of the event you sent.
Yeah. So that you're not like doubling up. So they're like, yeah, I just took it, but like you can see that. But if you notice, oh, it's been forever since he's done it. I wonder if he did it and then didn't record it. When was the last time he took a walk? Yeah.
The ladybug things.
Okay.
That's not bad. Where do those go?
I think they go here. It's one of those guys.
I don't think they are. I was just trying to find the statue. And then 3 and a 2.
This thing is having the worst day of its life.
Anybody need a hand card and wants to move us?
I'll do it.
Somebody need.
I haven't done anything. I need to move us.
Okay.
Oh, it's a reflex. I'll just keep that over here.
So at this point, we start kind of zigzagging down.
Yeah. We need to dig up the.
Oh, do you want to try to do this?
I don't remember how to do them. There's like a card.
Well, hold on. If I...
There's a card for digging up the ladybugs, and I don't think we have it out.
Well, I have a hoe. It gives me a star.
I forget how to do it though.
Well, you take a 413.
At
What?
this point, we're just trying to fight off Alzheimer's. That's why we game now.
Maybe. And the ladybugs then know what they're buzzing around. So we can investigate them, or
Sure, let's investigate
dig.
it.
So if we investigate, it's just spin a card, 0 successes, or we dig for 3 cards.
Oh, I can dig
Can you
for
dig
3
it?
cards. Dig it.
Dig it.
Spent 3 cards.
Okay.
Actually, well...
You dig vigorously.
While I do that, I'm going to pull this back to my hand with the focused. Because this, I could see being potentially useful in the city.
It'll come back again. Okay. Now
Might as well
here's the
use
hard part. Ready for the hard part?
Yeah.
Let's take this one. You have been digging for quite a while. When you hit something, you pull out a massive chest with a triple lock decorated with glyphs. This complex device seems to have magical protection. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, you either do magic-y stuff or a key. Do we have a key? Anybody have a key action?
I have a key action.
Chained 1 for successes.
I can do this.
Can you do that? Chained 1 for success.
Good,
Can you
because
pull
I
that
grabbed
off?
the wrong card to be able to do this.
I could do.
He happens to have a card that actually does this.
I just don't have any fists. This is a card that belongs to a fisty person. Oh wait,
We don't have one of those anymore.
wait. This gives
Not
us.
anymore. It gives you 1. Do those
No, it doesn't do it to itself. I don't have any natural fists, so this would just give me 2.
But it gives you 2, so that's just chained 1, 2 successes. You don't have anything added chain?
No, but then it's just a. This is.
Well,
chain
everybody's
one.
deck has all the symbols.
You've got it in there
Occasionally.
somewhere.
So you have like a couple of fists at the very least, somewhere in there.
That's not.
I mean, it's probably not a
so
lot.
unlikely.
You still have a chance. Chained 1, 2 successes still. You have a luck card as well.
2.
Does he have 2?
Like I could try. What do we lose if I don't try?
Everything.
Don't listen to him. It's, whatever that is what happens if you don't try.
Here, I'll just try.
If you fail, it's whatever horrible things happen there in black. We failed to open a chest.
Let's see if I can get this.
002.
Maybe you'll be
get it,
exhausted.
Jared?
You're exhausted.
Sorry, excuse me. Can I get back past you?
Hopefully not injured. You can do it.
All right, let's just look. 3 cards
I
is
think you
enough
do
to
it.
waste on this.
Dang it!
Womp womp.
Alright, what happened?
Wait, that's a key also. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
That won't help you now.
That one would have used penguins.
That would have
That's
been
the one
better.
you need.
It was the one I needed.
Well, the little movie magic.
Well, we used to have a shovel where we did these. Well, we used to do that part easily. These are always hard to open.
So unfortunately, he gets a
4.
002.
I could have done it. If this was the one I had, it would have done it.
I think it almost worked.
Close.
Here you go.
Unfortunately, I think you're exhausted or something.
He's confused.
I am?
Yeah,
I just get a little confused doing that.
I think so.
In GL.
You found a box for it?
Yeah.
Does it have extra instructions in there?
Not really.
We get another unveiler.
Really?
Yeah, 147.
Well, we already tried one. Maybe we don't. Try too many. I don't know. Oh, it's still that direction. Is this the one where it's like no matter which route we go, it ends up costing kind of the same?
Yeah.
And this is the one that costs.
Yeah. There's
We're
not
gonna-
like a real better route as far as I remember.
Does anybody want to move us and get a hand card?
I will.
I don't want to change my hand right
I could get rid of on the double, but
I need 100 cards.
Okay.
So look, there's this Pathfinder card. It's green. So it's like a special card.
does it show what kind of card it is?
It's like it's an item. It's a purse card.
Oh. Where do you get those?
I wonder if it's supposed to be hard to get.
Maybe.
Cause it's like, it's kind of OP.
Well, some of your cards chain to like reveal cards, don't they? Don't some of your cards like reveal other cards?
That might be true because it's you could summon ethereal presence to serve as wise guides. So that would unseen scouts or tireless protectors. So that would mean like unlocking knowledge or power.
But this.
So you may prepare. So the 3 ghost figures at 30 cards.
So I'm not sure that
So there-
that counts as a keyword.
That's my
It's
keyword.
called that.
There's 30 cards
Mm-hmm.
that
But they're
are
here.
related.
Yeah.
You may prepare them in the game box before you start your game,
They're in here.
following the same guidelines as with cards from the base game, which we did, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And making sure that for each number, green adventure cards are placed before any gold adventure cards, which you did,
Yeah.
okay? The expansion enables you to play as a new archetype, the Pathfinder. When the introductory scenario booklet, A New Beginning, prompts you to build your action deck, if you choose the Pathfinder archetype, take a 699 card.
A what?
That's what we're missing. 699 card.
It's your personal quest.
Oh, that's your quest.
When you discard or return cards from the board, return 8 ghost figures on them.
Oh,
See, if we're reading,
we're still missing
if we're
something.
reading keyword as the same as you would see keywords on items, then this isn't a keyworded Pathfinder.
It's not. It's like the name of that. That card seems interesting and important, but I don't know where it is.
But we've had
how
the
you
problem
do it.
is that we've had cards say, wait for a card to with the important word,
And then we never see it. Aberramid
yeah,
is somewhere.
and it's always like a bolded
It is
word
bold.
in the text.
Okay, you guys want to hear me read this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because afterward, I take another card.
That's your personal quest.
When you were a child, your grandmother would spend hours talking to herself, as if conversing with her late husband. All around you, whispers spread like wildfire. Some said grief had taken her mind. Others, more discreet, murmured that she was a pathfinder, one of those enigmatic beings tasked with guiding lost souls to the place of their true demise, so they might finally find eternal rest. A few cycles ago, you shared your cell with 3 other slave gardeners who had over time become your brothers in arms. One morning in the sacred grove, horror struck in the form of an octophyte. This necrodruidic abomination, its tentacles bristling with barbs, slaughtered your comrades before your very eyes. You would likely have joined them had it not been for the providential intervention of one of Nidizir's apprentices. In the days that followed the massacre, you felt the gazes of your fallen companions upon you and heard whispers meant for you alone. At first you chalked it up to exhaustion and shock, but the manifestations persisted, forcing you to accept the incredible truth. A supernatural bond had formed between you and the spirits of your lost brothers. With time and practice, you developed the skills to entrust them with simple tasks, guiding your choices or acting as your unseen eyes and ears. Their unwavering loyalty may well become your greatest asset in the trials ahead, but they are counting on you, in return, to lead them to the place where they were always meant to die. Take a 700 card.
You have this crazy grandma. Now forget about that. You. That's the greatest thing. You have a crazy grandma. Okay, now when you were in the Citadel.
Forget that.
I think we just witnessed a card where one writer quit halfway through making the card. Another writer had to pick it up and just decided to go a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting for the grandma to come back into the story, and she just never did.
Oh, just wanted you to feel like you're normal. You have a grandma like everybody else.
A crazy one.
Okay, check this out.
I want to leave a legacy like that where everyone's like thinks I'm some like.
So this is unlocking
Crazy
even
person.
further, more things.
Okay.
If our knowledge reaches 7, then I take a card.
It's at 7.
And if we have 4 map cards,
Which we do.
I can also take a card.
Is this like your own personal rule card you should just always have?
Got your own rule. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was supposed to have drawn
Like a
this
rusty card.
at the beginning of choosing his class. At the beginning of building his deck, he was supposed to have this card.
So you're gonna get 2 cards.
Okay.
And then
Can you stop messing with my shelf of games?
Did
look-
you ask Brandon if he could touch his games?
see, look at that.
Listen, you.
Pathfinder. Check it out. I have the keyword Pathfinder.
Okay, so that's a Pathfinder card.
Okay.
It might be the
So you
only
have one.
Pathfinder card.
It might be the way these guys design stuff.
For each of your cards with the keyword Pathfinder.
Well, that makes it sound like there's gonna be
Wait,
more than one.
when we hit knowledge,
What's the 2 things you're getting?
Well, I've hit knowledge. So
We hit knowledge
a
7, what do you get?
799 card.
like at the very end. Oh my! Roll a dice.
Well,
One.
okay, so
Okay.
I could do this 3 times. Quest. 4 map cards. Now, do we want to wait till like we get 4 new ones?
We're never
we've
gonna
revealed
get
all
4
of
new,
them.
and we don't put them away.
We've already revealed all of
Yeah,
them.
Yeah,
we're not gonna
you-
put them back either.
get
So
it.
I get another 799 card.
Okay, roll the dice again.
2.
You're really bad at rolling.
Nice.
That's 2 twos tonight and a 1.
Another quest. Dang.
Is 1 better or worse than 2?
And
You
then
need to accomplish those things.
when I got two buildings, place of worship, cemetery, or the fortune teller's hut,
We don't have
then I
those.
get another 799.
We don't have those.
Okay then.
Interesting.
Looks like you've got some things to read and do.
Yeah, I gotta catch up, but
Is that one say Pathfinder on it also?
no, it says
That's the one that
says
he had.
temporary.
There's a lot going on there with your cards.
Your class.
There's a
That one
lot.
is temporary.
That's yours is built different than everybody else's.
I concur.
Yours is really something different. And it functions
Do
different.
it. Ran it.
Something feels off.
Yeah.
It does feel off.
No
Always.
kidding.
It never feels right. A detail caught your mind's eye, though you did not truly notice it at first. Like, I have to do a think or a look action.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure?
And if I use the card that I got back just recently, I complete it, no problem. Take a 789 card. That tree you walked past, something about it felt wrong. You turned back to take a closer look. You're right. It is a tree of passage, its hollow trunk still sheltering the skeleton of a person. Most likely a scholar, judging by what you find inside. We get 3 cards. A 150. 449.
You just used that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no.
a 050. Oh, give me homework.
Yep.
What kind of book do we want? What about a gourd?
Something with shrooms on it.
Oh yeah, that's something that looks like something yummy.
Yeah.
A loose sheet tucked between the pages of this old ledger catches your attention. Carefully, you unfold it and begin to read the lines that gradually reveal its content. It is an ancient deed granting its holder rights to a plot of land in the heart of the capital. The specified plot appears to correspond to the location of a famous tavern in Kell. Perhaps you could go there to assert your rights with the current owner. When a card mentions food, drink, and/or a bed, you may take the following action.
Oh.
In Kell, we're gonna take over somebody's bar
Nice.
The old lady with the
with the girl
chastity
with
belt.
the chastity belt.
Oh, we get the chastity belt again?
We're gonna take her whole establishment from her
Take her ball.
through legal means.
Okay, so I already ate that and it's a funny word, or this looks colorfully delicious.
Oh, okay.
Which one are we going for?
I like the funny word
Yeah.
instead of the slime.
Kasudo, Kudosu. That's the right thing.
Sudoku?
Oh, it's Sudoku.
Oh, goody.
Oh, no.
I was afraid of that.
Why didn't you say anything? Bastard. The book contains grids filled with numbers. The note on the first page states each row, each column, and each 3x3 subgrid must not contain any repeated numbers. Damn it.
Oh, you're playing Sudoku.
You got a Sudoku puzzle?
I've actually played a lot of Sudoku.
Andrea consumes Sudoku books like crazy.
Wow.
She
Are they good for her?
I assume it's from your mom.
digestion?
probably.
I assume that's where she inherited this
It's
problem.
probably my mom's fault. And I every once in a while get myself caught in wanting to do it a lot. Because it can be fun. It's really fun to play the ones where it does modification rules. Because then you can get to some really fun, crazy scenarios. Like it includes like
Zombies.
Like chess move rules. Of like, you can't have numbers within a knight's move. Kind of a thing. And all of a sudden you add, like you can't have numbers within a chess piece move.
That's worse.
And then it makes it so your card can start with one number and you can solve it, kind of a thing. Because it's just following all these crazy extra rules, and it's very satisfying to solve those ones.
There's something wrong with you. Have you been checked out?
I need to be checked out, let's be honest.
Have you been evaluated?
I haven't, which means nothing's wrong with me.
Oh.
Doctors
I haven't been diagnosed, so I'm perfectly healthy and perfectly mentally stable.
Yep. That's what they say.
That's what they say about me is good old Brandon is perfectly
Your
mentally
mom was telling me
stable.
that just the other day.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm perfectly mentally stable. When you did your check-in
Uh-huh.
to get your monthly stipend?
I was like, something's wrong. I was like, no, he's completely fine. Like, are you sure? Because the way he's been behaving lately, I think maybe he's a little off. She's like, nope, chip shake.
Everything's just fine.
Everything's just fine.
I'm
Always has been.
not worried about him at all.
Nope.
The sad part is I know that they worry about me a lot.
Bless your heart.
I know that they worry about me a lot. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they have moments sitting around the RV where they're just like, do you think Brandon's okay?
You think he's okay? Wes
Do you
would
think-
tell us if
Do
he
you think we
wasn't,
should
right?
call him? I think he's okay. I don't know. He'll be okay, right?
Let's ask Andrea to ask Wes if he's okay.
Is Brandon okay? But they're too scared to confront me about it. Well, I guess
So
I
that's
can
your
overtime
homework
do
is
this.
That's your homework.
I have homework for the week. I have to do a Sudoku puzzles.
Whoa. Hey, next time we do a book, let it
Is
be
there one we want?
Let it be the Tears of Licarius.
You should let me do the colorfully blue one. That's
was it?
definitely a tear.
I don't think so. That was a slime.
This is a slime?
Will it say Tears of Licarius?
I guess it kind of
Yeah.
looked like a Dragon
It'll
Quest.
say- it'll
Tears
say
of
that.
Licarius. Or Licarius.
You have the Tears of Licarius card.
My favorite, because I do it too, even though I don't have a vision problem. But you hold something up to people.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I hate it when kids do that.
Wait a minute.
Hey, look at this. I'm like, whoa, God. I can't see.
Whoa.
Just like instantly had to like. This is way too close. It's like 5 feet away.
Whoa. Whoa.
But it's always the same, like, not really going back, but just enough neck movement to just kind of get a little bit further
Okay,
away.
it's in focus now. Okay, so that
The
bothers
best is when you get the camera, because you know how when you focus a camera, you always unfocus it first and then focus it. Whenever you're dealing with the camera,
Yes.
no matter what, that's what happens. And so you get the people that go, and then just ends up right in the exact same spot. Like, is that better?
Nope, that was as good as it was
That's
gonna
as good as
get.
it gets. So you get this like.
You know what's just as fun as that one? When somebody hands you something. Here.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
It's just like
There
right
you
up
go.
against you.
Like, what do you want? I've only got one elbow. Like, what do you want me to do here? Like, try to get this thing that you put on my chest. Try to grab.
Yeah.
My kids do it all the time. Andrea even does it all the time. Where like she'll hand me things like here. I'm like, what? What do you want me to do? Like, why are you handing it to me right on my body?
I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Just right
She'll hand me
center
something
chest.
like on my elbow. I'm like, how am I
Like,
gonna get
like,
that?
set it right here. So
I'll be driving and she'll we'll have ordered food or something. She'll hand me like my burger and it'll be like right here. I'm like, what do you want me to do? How am I gonna get this? Hold it far enough away that my arm can like reach to it. That means it's got to be at least this far
like
from me.
the console area is where it needs to be ended up.
Or she'll like put it back here on the console. I'm like, how am I gonna get that?
Oh, that's great.
You have 2 arms.
Yeah.
The other one's busy driving.
And sometimes that one's steering.
We need a 2 and a 3.
So it's like, I'm driving like, okay. Get the burger. Bring it back over.
There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Maybe that's what she wants to see too. It's her entertainment.
No, I still blame the attention disorders. It didn't process before she acted. The first thing that struck her head was just what happened. She's not medicated. What are we doing?
2 and a 3. Then does anybody need a hand card?
I need one.
Okay. Oh, we got lots of ghosts out.
Yeah. Oh, I can only
Ghosted
move
up.
one. By the way, from here on out,
What?
whenever I move, I can only move one with me.
Oh, okay, so these just hang out there for a while?
Yeah. So the next time I move, I can move any of them. Like I can move this again, or that. So I kind of have to be strategic.
Do you want to wait before bringing those 2 out then?
I already
Like,
did.
you had something.
I already did because immediately when it's revealed, I have to.
Okay.
So I just have to be strategic because there are certain things I can do.
Oh, weird. Your
Like-
class is strange.
Well, you might be able to use them off tile as well, possibly. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, these no, but I can use any of these with at least one ghost.
Okay.
But these are specific quests for you. Like for Lyron, I can perform a theater action if I have him.
Okay.
And
It's a specific one of those 3? They're each like...
they're all different. Yeah, these are my
Oh,
companions.
Okay.
And then this Galdric, I can use them if I'm on a terrain with standing stone, so we can look for standing stone. But I also would need,
Not the sitting stones, but the standing ones.
One's the stand.
if I have this Tears of Licarius, it succeeds. So I don't really want to do that unless I...
2 people high standing stones.
There is a picture, in case we were confused, so that's helpful. Yeah, so I gotta
It's weird.
I gotta
You got
pay
a lot
attention.
of rules going on over there.
I explore. About 100 paces away, an individual waves at you. 167, please.
Luckily, we
It's
already
my
have.
favorite part of the game. Just immediately discarding that one.
I think for the time being, I'm gonna use. God, what's his name?
It's great because it says the keyword. If you'd
Guy
like to go
without
under
the
way, you
head.
can just discard this.
Guy
I need
without
that
the head.
keyword and action to be a part of
Real life?
real life actions. If you'd rather just go underway, you can just discard this. That'd be so better, so much
Brandon,
better.
I have an important question to ask you.
Uh huh.
I want you to be honest. Did you have to ask somebody what my first name was?
No, I knew your name.
Okay.
Oh, there are people who don't.
Ask me when I was younger, and you were
What is the J? John, James.
Wait, you guys all got your full name? Actually, your full name's Andrew, isn't it?
I was gonna do Wesley.
You didn't get his full name either.
Yeah,
Wait, is your full name? I didn't know your full name wasn't Drew.
I know, because they call me Drew.
He got,
What is it?
He got Oliver.
Just Andrew.
Oh,
I got my legal name.
What is the J?
He didn't know his name for a long time.
I had no idea what it was.
He didn't know his name.
I guess it makes more sense if I had done OJ, but like that didn't feel certificate.
It
I
wasn't
know. I was
official.
reading this. I'm like, wait.
Like Wes
Not
still
professional enough.
looks certificate worthy.
Yeah.
I don't
OJ
know.
is not an official name.
Okay, what is the J?
It's James.
Is that just your middle name then?
Uh huh. But yeah, I learned my first name in like I was in kindergarten.
When the teacher's like doing
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
call and gets to your name, Oliver.
It was the first
You
day
just
of
sat
school.
there.
Everyone go
And
find
you're looking
find the
around.
desk
Who's
that
Oliver?
has your name on it. and none of them said OJ. I'm like, I think I'm in the wrong classroom. None of these say OJ on them. And I remember she goes, well, we looked at the roll together, and she's like, Oliver J. Your first name's Oliver. And I was like, is it?
Nope. It's OJ.
I don't think so, ma'am.
I've never heard that name before.
It's OJ. And so she wrote OJ next to it, but like she knew. She's like, okay, we'll pretend like I'm this Oliver guy.
She's smart enough to.
If it makes you feel better, weird adult.
Because the parents weren't smart enough to go, by the way, he goes by OJ.
Yeah.
You might want
Or
to
they
use
weren't
that.
smart enough to say, like, by the way, we call you OJ, but your real name's Oliver.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Well, I gotta ask, who started OJ then? Your
Very
dad?
beginning.
Your mom?
Before I was born. Right.
It was almost established while he was being named. There was a first choice alternative to that he's really lucky he didn't get. You think OJ's bad?
TJ?
He was gonna go
BJ.
by E.T.
Oh.
Yeah, they wanted to
like they
name
were-
him.
And you were-
wanted
E.T.
his
and you were-
name was going to be
because you
Elliot
were-
Tally,
because
which
you
is
were
a family
born-
name. Tally is a family name, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
On the yarn, nope. It's like on the Poppy side, right?
I think
It's
it-
Poppy's
First
like
name
real
would have been
or
what?
something. Elliot.
Elliot.
They were actually
Elliot
going to say
Elliot.
E.T.
They were gonna call him E.T.
Elliot Tally Smith. E.T.
Yeah.
That would be a
And
one-of-one
you were
situation.
when we were
the only person
when-
ever called
When
E.T.
were you born again? 80 or 81?
84.
Oh, 84?
Yeah.
Why the big gap?
Well,
Am I missing somebody?
Family therapy.
Is
Well,
that
Wes
it?
was adopted, so the gap's even bigger than you think.
There's still
that where you're
there is
told?
still some evidence that I'm really adopted.
That Matt was trying to make you believe because he was teasing you?
No,
or-
I think if you look at the evidence in the family, despite all the resemblance and being mistaken for each other,
Despite how we look.
are we sure I'm not adopted?
I'm pretty sure I'm adopted.
But then, well, part of it really was miscarriages and stuff.
Okay, so that makes sense then. 84, E.T. came out in like 83, I think.
Probably
Yeah, it was probably
5, 6, 8. Yeah. Me and Matt were terrified around that time. Afraid to go to the bathroom by ourselves for 2 or 3 years there. Because there's a
I
freaking
mean-
alien that's pasty white
I
whose
mean,
finger glows.
when you think about it, E.T. is a pretty traumatic movie if you're like 6 or 8
if you're
years
5,
old.
6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have been 5 at the time. But yeah, it kind of spooked me as well.
Well, it was the good practical effects of puppeteering, Golden Age kind of a
They were.
show.
Not to mention
They
the
did a good job.
not to mention the weird squealing that
Oh,
freaked
yeah, he made a lot of freaky
that
noises.
freaked me
didn't he?
out.
Me and that girl.
Drew,
Yes.
DB.
Yeah, it was terrible. So his nickname could have been worse.
I thought you were gonna say like BJ. So
I don't think my parents would have put it together that would be a bad idea. But I think they figured out that E.T. might not be the best.
Just barely.
OJ's great because
It's been fantastic.
my sons have a friend that they've had a friend named Owen since we moved in. So we couldn't have 2 Owens because my one son is Owen, but his last name's John. So I just dubbed him OJ. Really in honor of you, because OJ's a good nickname. I'm gonna call you OJ now, because there can't be 2 Owens.
I knew an AJ, but his middle name was J. J-A-Y. So they'd ask him what the J stood for. He said J.
Jay.
Mine is J.
Yours
J.
is just the letter, though.
Just the
You didn't actually get a middle name. Yours is just the letter.
That's the bizarre thing in our family. All the boys just have letters,
Really?
no names. Yeah,
That's a choice.
yeah. I asked my parents, "What is it? Was Jay?" And they said, "Whatever you want it to be, but it's probably John because my dad's name is John. It's
Wait.
gotta be John."
Could you just do that? Just make up a name.
I know I can make it up whenever I want.
That's fantastic.
Jackass, for all I know.
That's what they were thinking.
Jack.
So yeah, it's funny. So my oldest brother's name is Gabe. Middle initial T. So I'm thinking Turk. Because we've had that nickname
Yeah.
for generations. Turk.
Yeah.
And then the next brother, Teddy. That's his name, Teddy, with one D, mind you. Middle initial, or letter, I should say, B. So what do you think? Teddy, Bear. Kind of, yeah. I mean, what else could it be?
Tuberculosis.
Brad, Teddy Brad.
Could have been that.
TB.
And then mine is just, AJ, Andrew J. So probably John. After my dad. And then, for whatever reason, the girls, 2 of the 3 girls got middle names, but the middle girl didn't get any middle name.
Those were during hard times.
There were.
Well, let's see. She was born in 77.
Couldn't afford that middle name.
76. So, what was happening in 76?
Not
Couldn't
a
afford a
lot.
middle
For
name for a middle
the-
child.
The Ford and President Ford and what's his name? From the potato farmer? No, the peanut farmer.
Yeah.
He's from
Who's the
Georgia.
president?
Well,
Is that
he
what you're talking
became president. Carter.
Okay.
Carter.
Nailed it.
So is at
Well, I
that
said-
time? Is it? I don't know. Vietnam just got over.
And then shipping the middle names overseas.
I never.
To those GI babies.
I never asked.
They gotta get numbers names from
There's not
somewhere.
enough in the
I
States.
should ask my parents, why did Carla never get a middle name? Like, you think, like, the last child, oh, yeah, we just forgot about a middle name. But, no, like, the first girl got a middle name, the second didn't. But then the last girl, oh, yeah, let's give her a middle name.
Let's make middle names great again.
Yeah. Families can be strange, huh?
Maybe you just get tired of dishing out names. You're like,
It's hard.
Well, another
Let's just
middle
give them
name.
one name.
We accidentally pulled off some patterns, but they weren't intentional at first. Like, they all have 5 letters. They all have a Y.
Oh,
It just kind of happened.
it just happens. Things just happen.
Now you can claim it as on purpose.
Yeah, like there's kind of a pattern there of things that just happened. We like 5-letter names.
Where are we going now?
Oh, we're going to the bridge.
Do you need me to move us?
Whoever
I
needs
can
a
use a
hand
hand card.
I'm confused. Is there a good way to get rid of that confusion?
Does it have something on it to get rid of it?
I have to think real hard, but I need 2 stars. Actually, I've got
Chain
this.
1, 2 stars.
This does it exhausted.
Plus, you
so
could,
that won't.
you could do the star or chain.
Let me get rid of this because I hate being confused. Something
me
bad's
too.
gonna happen to
Yeah.
me. You just like really.
And you'll get
make
double
sure that this
confused.
happens. Oh, I was gonna use this too. Oh, good thing I did that. Okay, so 1 star. I use this to
There you go.
bring up the
You got
chain.
your
Yeah,
two.
yeah. Gosh. Wait, did I screw this up?
No, you can either
the
do
chain?
do chain 2
Oh, you're
or
right,
chain
yeah.
1 and then add a star.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you're
good.
you're good either way.
You were confused.
Barely paid it out.
Good
of it.
thing we dealt with that. You all clear now on.
Yep, shit
Y'all
changed
better?
Okay.
so much.
Whew.
You guys might not know the difference, but I will.
Okay.
So we need to do the 139. I think is the talking to Kel guy.
Yeah. Oh, do we not have a way in
What's this
right
button
now?
do?
You don't have the key or the special handshake.
One of the guards slumped on the parapet, stifles a yawn before beckoning you forward. Blah blah blah. Read 168.
168, 168.
Read it
He's
to us.
telling us about getting through the gate.
168.
Where we have to give him a
Nice.
barter item or something like that.
I got a coin purse.
Yeah.
I got a sack of grain.
Influence is 7 or higher. I don't think it is.
No,
Or knowledge is better. Or we have the double key.
we don't have the double key.
So we need to pay with
A barter item?
one barter or trinket or weapon.
I'll just use mine. We've never had a.
That has more use than this, unless we want to try to.
We don't know what that is.
It's
Have
first.
we ever had it before?
If you can see, if the basically if a side quest cold hard cash comes up, we can take a box with this. Is all it does.
A side quest?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Use yours. I don't know that we're gonna see that side quest because I think that's like a newish card.
And you return this,
Hold on, I need that there.
so we get in.
Yeah, we need a 139 card.
What?
139 card. Replace the one the dialogue one with
Yeah.
the one that made us read the dialogue with the 139.
Yeah. Okay. So we want to move this into there, and then we'll quit when we have to remove everything and start and be in Kel.
That's a good idea.
Okay, you want to go after some sleep, or get a carrot juice thing?
Do we want the sleep? We probably need the sleep.
Sleep or night.
You have the sack of grain to do it
I
right
have the
now.
sack of grain.
That's a
Which
good
one is the
idea.
sleep? one?
261, if I remember right.
It's the sleep. If you have a card with keyword animal or sack of grain, it's a 2 with 3 successes.
It's not enough.
Yep. Did it. Okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
270. Yeah.
Sleep.
And we just won't eat it, and we'll make it all the way home. Wonder what that one was.
Then we'll skin it.
Yeah. Because its sleep wool is really nice and soft and comfortable.
Nice.
Okay, discard that guy. Discard these. Done.
Nice. Wait, you gotta know that you still have the sack of grain?
Yeah,
You didn't have to.
you didn't have to discard it.
Oh, nice.
It was a trick. We just lured him over.
I'm going to. Oh, that's
We
discard.
can eat him.
Never mind.
I don't think we need to eat him. We want to skin him when we get back.
Let's see for later.
Okay, next time when you take us into the Citadel, we can wait to do that for next time where we can do the action of resetting things.
Oh, I don't want to put cards away.
Oh, that means I've got to get rid of my.
Ghosts?
What of what?
It-
Oh, do you
when
lose them?
when this goes? Well,
How do you get them back?
It says when you discard or return cards from the board, return any ghost figures on them.
Okay.
So as long as it's with me, I think that's safe. But that would mean that gets returned. These two get returned,
Okay.
which is too bad. How did I get those back?
I remember when I was looking through the cards, I feel like I remember seeing certain cards that put them on the board.
There might be other. There might be other ways. Yeah. Okay.
how frequent those are. I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing those.
Yay.
Okay, I guess that's good. Good place to stop. It's 10.
It's a good
Yeah.
place to stop. You did it. This is a good podcast.
Played a board game.
Played a little bit of it.
We made some
You guys
progress.
shut up long enough for us to start the game.
Well,
And all your ranting and ravings.
I got a lot to say. It's been a long time.
Internet need to hear.
There's no one else to tell. No one else who
Dude Bro's
understands.
influence has affected another company.
No news.
It
Yeah.
is so bad.
Next thing you know, there's going to be server racks hanging off the walls. That's when you know you've got the full Dude Bro experience.
Glad I'm not going to. I don't have to go to any of the brick and mortar places they're trying to set up. Such a joke. There's no reason for a tech company, an online tech company with there's no product. There's no like physical product. You don't need to have an office. Maybe one if you're getting. I guess you have to. You probably might need an IT team if you're going to be shipping out Macs to people. I don't know how that part works.
Maybe.
Maybe there's a hub for the
But-
IT guys because they have to.
But I mean, you can have a building, but it's not
Yeah.
a traditional storefront building.
Right.
It's just like
Or even a traditional office building.
yeah. It just
just one office space. Maybe the IT guys are there for like. That's like storage for hardwares. I don't know. I don't know how that.
or
How do you ship out if you're all remote? Who's shipping out the MacBooks to people? that part's confusing to me. There has to be some place.
but you're not. Are
Or
you
it's
remote?
going to an employee's like house or P.O. box
like
and
they
they're picking
just
it
buy
up.
it and then send it out to you and then.
After they image it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Hmm.
That's how it happens at an office building. You ship it to there, then you deal with it. So if you don't have the office building, you either have a P.O. box or you have the employee's address that would do it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's a level of trust that
That
Most-
they're going to
most-
install the software required for them to then,
or they're not going to swap it out at home with something or
or have, like I'm doing, have multiple MacBooks running and doing work for me.
Well,
and
they'll
just get a brand new MacBook every couple months after you run it ragged.
yeah, because they can't do the MDM stuff unless they do it first.
They can't.
Unless
I had to install something first. So-
they say like, yeah, do this so that it does the MDM.
I had to like log in. There's a couple apps that I had to install. So they're like, the instructions like go log into
Yeah.
Okta, click on these things, install these apps, and then it set everything else up. Yeah.
So you don't have an office at all. You do everything remote.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just so silly. And he's
And-
he did eventually kind of go back on it because he was like we were gonna have like a dozen offices all across America, and I think there was gonna be a couple overseas too. And like he's like, okay, we gotta have locations, and then like eventually he's like, okay, I went a little overboard, and he pulled it back to like there's like 4, but still it's like there are people though who love it. There's a couple people on my team like I can't wait to go into the office. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't understand that kind of human. I don't comprehend that.
They either like the separation of work from home for focusing, or they're like the social office people that
Like,
really
they have to
love the
talk.
social aspects.
Spend
Yeah,
all day
'cause I-
talking instead of getting
Yeah,
their
because
Jira task
I
done.
fall into the former, where I actually really enjoyed when we went remote. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was refreshing and free, and and I also became really. I felt like I became really productive like even more so. But at some point, I kind of, and it could have been the different companies I was with, but I lost more focus. I became less productive and kind of bad habits. This is after like 3 years of being remote, right? And so I'm on the former where I actually don't mind now, the FaceTime, because I still like the hybrid, right, where I can have the flexibility of being home, but I don't mind the FaceTime. But it's not because I want to chat with people. That's the last thing I want to do. But it's just kind of like, it's good focus. Plus, if I need to bring somebody in, I can. It's a little easier. Like, hey, can you come look at this real quick, instead of sending you screenshots or blah 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 blah, or meeting. But mostly,
I'm either or.
yeah, I'm not too
I can
social.
do office
though.
or remote, but I'm the same. It's not for any kind of a social thing.
Not really, yeah.
Surprisingly, because you know how social I am.
It really depends. Like if there's an interesting person, I'll talk. I would like to talk with, but there's corporate is, they're pushing the return to work, the big time recently. I don't know about if you've seen that, but because the state said, all right, everybody back to work 3 days for sure, no exceptions, everybody 3 days a week. But I hear of others pushing that too.
Like the state?
Yeah, the state of Utah, because that was my contract. So they, across the board, the state of Utah is saying everybody's now back to work at least 3 days.
Back in like
Like
an office.
Tuesday, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. Back to the office. Return to office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and everything else can be remote.
That's insane that they would think that they could make that call.
That's just for state workers, or are they trying to make that for?
Yeah, that's the state government.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's not a law across the state.
Not a
It's
mandate
the-
for other
It's the
companies.
employees of Utah.
sorry, the organization
Okay.
State of Utah.
I'm like, wait, for them to say something like that?
Yeah,
do you
it's-
think they have that kind of pull?
And for them, it's probably because
Or all the real estate owners of the commercial buildings went
Exactly.
and lobbied at the state capitol.
That's
Like,
what
wait a
would
minute,
happen.
we're not having enough people leasing anymore.
We don't have to lease it. Yeah, and
That's
have
where a
empty
lot of it
buildings
came
now.
from anyways.
Yeah.
Is certain people telling the CEOs of all the large corporations, like, wait a minute, we own all these commercial buildings. You will go back and continue leasing these,
Losing
otherwise
money.
we're no longer
yeah, because
buying
there's
the stock of your company.
there's always the lawmakers
Let's
always
make
have
way more commercial office buildings than we make any other infrastructure of period.
and let's
Yeah.
put Brandon Fugel's name on everything.
Let's not build houses with that space. Let's build more commercial buildings and then threaten to dump stock on all the big companies that don't go and occupy those commercial buildings. That's not collusion.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching our podcast.
Is that what we are?
I don't know what is happening.
Remember, don't forget to tell us your best MLM story.
They've got those AIs now that will watch your video and they'll just clip stuff for you, whatever it thinks was interesting. So I was thinking of just going, hey,
Hey, go clip
have
this.
at it.
Go through all of them.
See what happens.
Find the parts that are not the board games.
Yeah. Good luck.
Make something interesting.
Well,
out
it'll
of it.
be if you just give it the parameter. Yeah, whatever's interesting or whatever the default is. Watch it be just us waffling,
Oh my
and it has nothing to do with the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting to us.
Does the history of live streams on YouTube expire like they do on Twitch? Or does it permanently
No.
save the video?
They're saving all of them, but they're all called a live video, and they all have the exact same name. They just have different dates. It's really hard to tell them apart. So if I named them better, it'd be easier to.
Well,
see,
you
but-
could send the AI to go try to document my last job. And write a book.
Yeah, write a story better.
Uh-huh.
You could get a full book out of that.
Uh-huh.
the Brandon saga.
The
saga
Adventures of
The
Dude
Brandy
Bro.
Chronicles.
Chronicles.
Brandon
yes.
and the Dude Bro.
Dude, bro.
I guess the Dude Bro story is that is what am I trying to say? That is case in point of terminating your Cat 5 Ethernet appropriately.
Yeah.
Peak networking examples.
Because if you got mad crimping skills, then
Yeah.
It'll hold weight.
it'll hold.
It's
yeah.
load bearing. It's load bearing Cat 5.
Because if it can't hold, then it's not. It's not
if
good
you're not
enough.
If you're not making load bearing cables,
not good
what
enough.
kind of cables are you
They're
making?
structural now. It's like
It reminds me of the people
it's
that like
a suspension bridge rack.
when you
Now.
connect like extension cords, you tie them in a knot first and then
Yeah.
plug them.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh
So
yeah,
they
so,
hold.
so it'll unplug. Yeah, it's just like that, but with Ethernet.
yeah.
Just
wrap the Ethernet around.
Just
it.
make sure you
Well,
have
it also
the,
gives momentum to the network connection because it gets a little bit of spin and then it gets thrown into the network.
just be careful not to
Gives it some
exceed.
extra momentum
not-
for speed.
Just be careful not to exceed the radius.
faster internet.
Yeah,
spec.
it's, it's like a softball throw as it just kind of loops around that knot that's holding the server up.
Your RPMs time the arc length.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get some RPMs into that network connection. Whatever computer's holding up that network server had the fastest speed.
Well, yeah, it's because it didn't have those bends in it. Like it
It was
was
super straight, so you knew right where to go. And then
straight-
just before that, it had a couple loops.
line
to
of
really get the
sight.
momentum
Boom.
High tension.
It's the
It's quick loops and then straight shot.
gravitational-
Centrifugal force along with high tension and like
Yeah.
straightened out pathways.
It's physics, guys.
Yeah, come on. It's not
Yeah.
it's not computer science, it's physics.
What would you guys like to hear us talk about?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
drop it in the comments.
Choose a,
What's the
choose a
next?
topic and we'll do our
Yeah,
best.
what's the next
Yeah,
topic?
we'll